Hood service announcement warning: the following content is for entertainment purposes only. It contains real talk, raw humor, and unfiltered commentary. If you can't take a joke, this might not be for you.
HSA, 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 HSA. It's the hood service announcement. We got news on the way. HSA, HSA, HSA. It's the hood service announcement. We got news on the way. It's the hood service announcement. We got news on the way. What you gonna hear is the news of the day. And we keep it real. We don't got no time to play. We just tell you what it is and we do it with no delay. Talking rent through, lights through, food on the plate. Talking little bro, sliding, trying to dodge that case. Talking auntie in the back, trying to keep her faith. All facts right now, not a second late. HSA, 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 HSA. It's the hood service announcement. We got news on the way. HSA, it's the hood service announcement. We got news on the way.
Knock, 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 knock. What up, cousin? I'm your favorite cousin from Auntie Uncle. You didn't even know you had. I'm 34 and a half. It's HSA. Hope you had a great and blessed weekend. I know I missed to make some moves, get some shoes without trying to make the news, but I will give you the news. If I mess with your name during these stories, I want to give you a pre-apology. I only got my GED. I'm 34 and a half. Like I said, this is Hood Service Announcement. This is the Monday show. Today's date is May 4th. So I guess May the 4th be with you. A lot of Star Wars fans celebrate May 4th for that or whatever. May the 4th be with you. And I'm not here alone today. I got some people to tell the stories with me. I'm gonna let y'all know who the anchors is, who my fellow anchors on this newscast is. Let them know who you is.
Primo Mac, truck driver extraordinaire, soon to be engineer, neighborhood.
Bugsy Bogart, a.k.a. BUGs, a.k.a. why he talk like that, because I got it on me. A.k.a. I got it on me.
1080, aka Della Nucci. She loved lending me that coochie, aka rock a crystal, tuck a pistol, keep it official, aka let's get right to it. How y'all doing, man?
Blessed and highly favored. Thank you, my guy. All right. Hope everybody had a blessed week, and I'm assuming it was because you made it here. You know what I mean. Reese, I'm 34 now, so let's get it. Best show ever. All right, let's go. Thank you. Don't forget to give us your answers in the comment section to any of the questions. And if you're watching us anywhere, please be watching us on YouTube because that's the best way to get involved and not starve. Thank you so much. We're going to get to our first story. Okay. Bow. There we go. Y'all ready? All right. What started as a stolen car call in Escambia County, Florida, quickly escalated when 3 teenagers shot a 70-year-old woman, Myra Hayes, in her front yard after a high-speed chase. Reaching 100 miles per hour, deputies performed a pit maneuver near the Highway 90 bridge. All 3 suspects jumped off the bridge to escape. One died from the fall. Another one was captured immediately, and the third was later found near the U.S.-Mexican border.
Damn.
Yep.
That kid was smart. Proud.
Hey, forever.
Yeah, he gave it a shot. He didn't.
He wasn't with it.
He was not with it. He's on his own. He said, "You know what? I'm not here for this."
I'll take my chances with the cartels.
Yeah, respectfully, he was trying to make it. And I want to know how much swimming it take to get from Florida to Mexico because I don't even know the map like that. But it can't be that. It like that's some swimming. He was dead man floating or something. He knows what he is doing in that water.
Yeah, Mexico right there.
Oh, it's right there. You can swim. All right.
Fuck it ain't.
The
It's right
golf is
there.
right there, nigga.
It's still very
What does that mean?
subjective to
If
me
you get
by
around
the.
that motherfucking Gulf, you in Mexico. The damn near half of the
Okay.
Gulf is part of Mexico.
Okay. All right. Okay. I don't know how far can I mean before we get into the other questions.
Whatever.
How many miles can you swim physically just by yourself?
Miles.
Word, nigga said miles, not even
I don't
one.
know. I'm not Morales.
Nobody on here is swimming one of them.
So you saying it's less than a mile away from where he was at? But
Oh no, it was.
you saying it's right there. Like yeah, like
It's
he
not.
like it might not be 10 miles. Because
Shit, we don't listen.
10 miles in the car, not to cut you off, but 10 miles in the car is right there.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
but swimming 10 miles, we need to take him out of jail and get him in the Olympics. He might be special. What you was gonna say, Hood, before I get to these questions?
Nothing. I was just gonna say you don't know what you could do when that drilling and on you, but you not swimming from Florida to Mexico. I don't give a
Yeah.
fuck how much adrenaline you got popping.
You the Hulk.
Probably
You
caught a
I'm
can't
ride
get
not
by one of the
Morales.
fishes or the dolphins.
yeah, something happened. We don't know. I guess
He probably he
they'll
probably he probably swam a little bit then touch land.
He had to. They caught him on land. They didn't catch him in the water. Still in Mexico.
he was still in water.
They caught his ass
he
right
got
on land.
he got caught by Baywatch. All right, all right. That's our initial reaction to the story. Y'all know we got questions. This is our first question for the story: is why do you think people are so ready for gun violence?
We're indoctrinated into it.
Mm.
Everything we see is violent. All our favorite movies, they're all violence. TV shows, violence.
Word.
That's all I gotta say on that.
Respectfully, thank you for your thing. Anybody want to talk about why people so ready for gun violence? Anybody needs any deeper understanding of the question and why I presented that question?
I would say they. I don't know, man. Like you said, so these little niggas is crazy and wicked. First of all, they allergic to working. I mean, they putting in work, but just a different type of work. You feel me? However, GTA got these niggas really messed up. You feel me?
Yeah.
Them being addicted to GTA, they treat in real life like they could respawn right after this, right after they get caught, or you feel me? Ain't no coming back, man, after that. So niggas they lost one and damn near, you feel me? Lost their lives or attempted.
But I'm saying the reason I asked that question because there was a 7-year-old victim. You think if a 7-year-old person approached me when I was in my deepest of lifestyle, would I shoot a 70-year-old? Would I just pistol whip? You know what I mean? Like I'm not a 70-year-old. How healthy
Hell
is
no.
this? So that was the point of that question, kind of more or less, because it's like I'm not saying I get criminality, but I do get it. I get people going to commit crimes, but in general, you're being approached by a 70-year-old. You know what I mean? And your idea of how to solve that is let me just shoot this 70-year-old, this senior citizen. I'm gonna get a senior citizen some medal. Only medal a senior citizen should be getting is a watch for retirement. That's it. Uh, that's my opinion of it. But Sig, you want to talk about that question, or you want to go to the next one?
I had got a call, so I missed it.
The question is, why do you think young people are so connected to gun violence?
Why are young people so connected to gun violence?
So easily, I mean, I tried to just, it says, why do you think young people are so ready here, so ready for gun violence?
Because you take you and not learning karate. I remember when I was in school, when I was in like third grade, everybody was in karate. Like I think everybody did a karate class or two. Um, like boxing is none of these things no more. As like I remember after school programs used to be lit up until like high school, all the way through middle school. After school programs was lit. Like once you cut the after school programs, you're maximizing their time on the streets. And all niggas do on the streets is play with guns. You feel me? So instead of learning something else other to do, you learning how to, for lack of a better term, protect your ego. And you don't know how to fight. These niggas can't fight for real. These little young niggas can't bang. They ain't grow up banging. Like I remember like when I was in junior high school, like it was like two or three niggas who was just boxers. Like went to boxing all day, every day. They'll come show niggas how to box and shit like that. Get niggas lit on the block and shit. Like, even though all of us wasn't doing that, just that small majority that was putting us on and shit. Same thing with karate. Like, all they know is guns. You feel me? Like, so then, and then they like, oh, you feel me? The movies, the music, and all of that shit combined and put together, like, that's how you feel like you supposed to protect your ego. You feel me? Even our music didn't so much as like focus on that heavily like that. It was in there, you feel me, as far because it's part of it's part of our demographic. But it wasn't like heavy on it like it is now. Like that Fulio song, such and such got shot, this one got killed, can't find him. Where's it? Like all of that. Like we wasn't on it like that. You feel me? So it's a mixture of a bunch of things. Cutting after school programs. Now you're forcing kids to be out in a place with adults all day. Now what you gonna do? You're raising three grown kids on your own.
Yeah. Okay. Thank
Baby
you.
won't stop crying because he hurting.
Okay. Yeah.
That's a
Okay.
song by Cool Guy. What you
Thank you.
gonna do?
All right. We're gonna get the comment section answers to this question. They said Reese said it's easier way for them and no one to get beat up like clowns, kind of like what Sig was saying. Um, People don't care the age anymore. That's true. 70-year-old person. And then she said they kill kids too. That's true. They're not discriminatory about their actions. They're just real. They're just all about the action. They're not really discriminatory about it. Okay, the next
ABC.
question. I already answered that question if you pay attention. So I'll get to the next question. Can anyone get it?
Mhm.
Can anyone get it?
Respectfully, respectfully, it depends. It depends on the situation. But yeah, anybody who pop off can get it. Let me say that. Anybody who pop off can get it. But I ain't popping you. I ain't gonna hit you. I ain't gonna, I mean, burn you up. But yeah, if I'm visiting my grandmother in a nursing home and then an old man come up and throw a shitty ass depends on me, I'm knocking him the fuck out. Respectfully. Respectfully. If I'm walking in a supermarket and a baby comes up and punch me in my nuts, I'm tripping him the fuck up. I'm
Okay.
sweeping him. I'm doing a leg sweep right on him.
The baby.
Head first into the freezer.
Every every is a different discipline for every age. But trust and believe, if you pop off, I'm popping back. So keep your elderlies in line and keep your children in line too. Respectfully.
I sort of
Okay.
second that. I second that message.
y'all jumping the baby.
Yeah, anybody get it, man. They didn't have no sympathy or empathy for my ancestors. I'm talking about babies ripped
Dogs,
out.
fire hoses, water
You
hoses, I
feel
mean. Yeah,
me?
they was wilding.
There's no sympathy or empathy. So for me to even, that's just naturally in us to be sympathetic and empathy for, like, you feel me, not want to go to the extreme to hurt somebody. I want to, like, fair warn you type shit. So with any to have that just relapse in my mind and remember that, yeah, there's no picks. Anybody can get it.
And I ain't talking about just going to starting with niggas or nothing like that. I'm talking about like you come and do something to me while I'm minding my business, like so professionally, then yeah, you deserve the ignorant side of me. And I say that with all due respect.
Respectfully,
Disrespectfully
don't
and respectfully.
don't Preem. You got anything you want to talk about? Anybody getting it?
Uh, I'm with them.
Okay.
ABG.
Um.
Anybody get it?
Anybody gets it? I'm gonna answer the question. I'm gonna say that anybody is such a heavy word because it means so many people that I guess I can't go with the anybody because you can't beat up mentally disabled people. I'm
Oh,
not
really?
beating. This is
Okay.
you can't beat up mentally
So
disabled
right.
people.
So one of them slap you in your face with a depend shitty diaper. You good with that?
I never said I was good with anything. What I'm saying is that it that is not that is
So you're
not
not gonna
see.
touch him. He good for that.
I'm not saying I don't want to be smacked in the face with a diaper, obviously. However, that's the conscious thing of, you know what I mean, of just saying like I can't I just can't say anybody because I realize, like I said before, that is just a wide it ride
So
it
hold up. So a disabled person who gums are bleeding could come up, hawk a loogie, and spit in your face, blood dripping down your face because he's disabled.
is. Do you understand the word malice?
What do you? Yeah, I know what malice means. It means with intent to cause harm or pain.
Okay, so would you
Oh,
say
so
a
he
person?
good. My fault. My fault. You good. You said what you had to say. Now
Okay,
I know that nigga.
are you going to find a person with a mental disability
Nah,
and then tell them
nah.
spit in my
It's
face?
bloody and face.
I'm just enjoying the lies that niggas tell. That's
Oh
it.
man, yeah, listen.
That's what's up. I just niggas lie so much instead of just telling the truth.
I'm telling the truth. This is my truth. I'm speaking my. I
So it
let you
never
speak.
was your instinct to pop off in the first place.
Okay, all right. I'm not saying I always been like this, but I'm saying now at
What I'm
this.
saying is this is a natural reflection. That's what I'm saying. My shit is I'm 40 years old. Yes, I practice
You're
safety.
not 40
I
years old. You keep saying that all the time. You're not 40. You talk people lying on the show. You're lying. You're not 40 years old. I know you.
I'll be 40 in
Huh?
August.
Oh, it's
I'll
not
be
August
40 in
yet.
August.
It's not August yet, nigga.
40 shit I can get rid of. I don't give a fuck who it is. Somebody hit me with a shitty diaper, I'm fucking them up.
Okay, that's you said your truth. Let me
Blind,
say my truth.
crippled, crazy, penis, vagina. I don't care, nigga. You can sit there,
Respectfully.
lie, and dwell in the lie. yo, yo, niggas, word up, niggas will lie for anything and
Oh
stand for
man.
nothing.
Now you got it. But let's get to the conversation responses. Reese 34 said, ain't depending on how I feel that day. She said anybody can get depending on how I spend that day. Toxic said, I'm not putting my job on somebody that I'm not putting my hands on somebody that's over 18. they got moms and aunties. And then she said, or somebody that's smaller
Oh, they
than
get it
me.
too. That's what ABGT. That's what ABG
They
mean.
they too fragile, in my opinion. That's why I said what I said about the ABG thing, because ABG means anybody.
No.
It means that
Yes,
yes,
that's what it is.
it
You're
means that
right.
there's
You're
But
nobody
what
that
exactly
she
right.
means, that means
You're
what
exact.
toxic means if the girl is 17, the 17-year-old could slap the shit out of her and she ain't gonna do nothing.
I respect. I mean, that's her opinion.
That's what she's saying.
Yo,
She got to
niggas
be
is being
18 in
realistic.
order to.
Yo, I'm telling you right now, I'm from a hood. I am from a hood, nigga. Like 5 and up, nigga. They will fuck you up and tell you to go get whoever you want to get. Aunties,
Exactly.
uncles, grandmas, bring it to the block. Niggas 30 years going beef right now because somebody hit somebody's little cousin who 30 years old. Nigga still beefing.
You're fake breaking up.
Yeah.
You're breaking up. You gotta get connect to the internet or whatever. I don't know.
Hold on.
Because you're breaking up. But we heard some of
What
the stuff
about
you
now?
said. We hear you clearer now for some reason, but it was breaking up. We hear you clearer now. But we got the
I
gist
had to
of what you're saying.
disconnect from the Wi-Fi.
We got the gist.
Nah,
We
you
got the
don't.
gist.
I'm gonna say it again. Nah, cause fuck that. ABG mean anybody get it. If that little motherfucker disrespect me, nigga, yeah, I'ma slap dog shit out of him and tell him to go get his aunts, uncles, motherfucking grandma, granddad, anybody in the closest vicinity. And when they pull up, I'ma slap dog shit out of them too. Teach the little nigga some respect.
But that wasn't the case. We wasn't just slapping niggas like that. The reason why
Nah,
little
nah,
nigga
nah, nah,
got
nah, nah.
slapped because he was
Yeah,
disrespectful. And if we told him to go get his aunt would have slapped the shit out of him too. So it wasn't because we, like you said, it
yeah,
was with malice.
I'm not picking on nobody at
Yeah,
my
yeah,
big
it wasn't.
39-year-old age. Nigga,
Yeah.
no. If that little nigga come up and kick me in my nuts, I'm sugar sweeping that nigga. That nigga legs is leaving from up under him. And he can go tell whoever the fuck he wanna tell, and I'ma slap dog shit out of them if they come with the rah-rah. Period.
Respectfully.
No, don't respectfully me, nigga, cause you sitting up here lying.
All right. Okay. All right, let's get to the comment section. Toxic said, nah, I'm slipping. I'm slapping her mom. It's simple.
Now you slapping somebody.
Y'all hyping people up. Y'all gonna make somebody get slapped. Y'all like the Little John music.
She's slapping somebody.
You see 34 that said, if you can come out your face, you better back it up regardless of your size. Don't talk tough if you ain't. Don't talk tough.
Facts.
Facts.
Yeah, I ain't gonna really.
I don't know.
Be too
Listen.
much talking.
Listen. I'm gonna keep it 100. I am not clapping on the elderly for talking. They have to do something to me in order for me to pop off. I'm not popping off for the disabled. Oh, I understand what's going on. Oh shit! I just realized what's going on. Facts. Niggas gotta watch what they say. Reality. It just clicked. But yeah. I'm not popping off. It did. It just clicked. I just realized what's going on. I had a real, like, what they call it. I couldn't figure out what's going on.
Epiphany.
You breaking up.
Then I realized I was. Hold up. Oh, sorry.
You got baited.
If he was 40, it wouldn't have took him that long to get it. It took him too long because he's only 39. That was his 39-year-old brain that took him. When he's 40, he would have been.
I get it now.
Oh,
get it.
That shit clicked like the remote, man.
You read this one?
Nah, I just came up. I'm not putting my hands on a minor for what? To go to jail. Fuck out of here. I'ma eat that little slap.
Respectfully. It's a kid, so you ain't gonna really, want to put your hands on a kid or
why is it
as
kids?
you should. You should not.
Why is a kid even? It's like what's the chance? It's like really
Man, we was all kids. We all felt that bold that we could, when we outside,
slap an
like nigga,
adult? Just run up on a random adult and slap him? Nah,
not
I was.
really
I'm not.
run up on them and slap them. I never felt that brave
I
and
did
bold,
get
What's
into
but
up, Tony?
confrontations.
I felt
I
bold
did
enough if
get into.
a adult was coming close or trying to intimidate and
Wait, what?
you uses
Seven.
parental
That's it.
force over
That's
That's
some
me.
of
like
your action.
I
That's
felt
some of
brave
your
enough.
action. That's also putting the ball in your court, though, Meg. When you saying that based on the adult's attention and what they
Yeah.
got going on. So it's like if I'm not arguing. That's what I'm now. That I can say I'm not going to argue with the person that's under a certain age. Where's your
Mm-hmm.
parents at? Where's your elders at? So it's not going to
Respectfully.
even get to the point to where they thinking, oh, I got to defend myself and smack this old ass nigga. I'm not getting into it with you. You got it. You want to scream and be disrespectful? You're a youngin.
Respectfully.
and
Go get
what
the.
if what if that young nigga's ABG for no reason though? He just ABG for no reason.
Well,
He got the blicky with the switch.
if I now
Not
that's a
even not even the blicky. Not even the blicky. He just like slapping the shit out of 43-year-old niggas.
he's a very he's very particular.
You said. But
He
nah, I
leave the
believe
30
you.
he leave the 39-year-old niggas alone. I'm 42. What is wrong with you in age? Why are you making everybody think
Yo,
you're old?
you'll be because you're not 42, you be 43 this year.
That's at the end of the year.
It's literally like 5 months away.
What?
Like stop her.
That
Yeah,
would be
it's literally
9 months. No, it's 8 months away. No, it's
still,
yeah, eight.
nigga.
No, not eight.
Yeah,
Seven.
this is
7 months.
yeah,
7 months
yeah,
away.
yeah, you right there.
Oh my God, because you're right there. That's why. That's why you want to put me right there, because you're right there. No, I'll get there when I get there. God is good. Well, let's get to the next. Let's get to the next one. For some young nigga running here and just smack me for no reason.
Yeah, acting tough would be but afraid of these clowns.
is is there such thing as overdoing it?
Yeah, of course. I'm not shooting no fucking elderly person or no child. Yeah. Only time you should be shooting anybody is if they come in with imminent danger. That means I am in fear for my life. You feel what I'm saying? That's why I gave my examples of when to pop off and what you should do in that situation. I'm not going to stomp a little kid out and just be in the blocks. Watch who you talking to. Watch who you talking to. Talking to him while I'm stomping him. Nah, I'm not doing that. I'm gonna sweep
We
his
know how
little
you give
legs
it
off.
up. We know how you give it up.
Nah, that's not how I give it up at all. That is the
I'm
exact
talking to him
opposite.
while stomping him out.
You're
Acting
not
like I got like I got major wins over here.
you're not the one to play with. We know, no matter age.
Nah, you don't know. I'm not doing all.
We know how you
I'm
give
not
it up.
doing all of that. No, you obviously you don't. I'm not giving it up.
Nah, we know
Nothing
you ain't
nowhere
taking.
near there.
You don't care who it is. You ain't taking no loss verbally. None of that. They're going to learn who they talking to. I know. I know. Respect's respectable. We get it.
Never said that. I'm not out here trying to get stripes off these little niggas or these fucking elderly people. I'm not out here trying to get stripes.
You gotta get you straight. Anybody else want to
I'm
talk
It
about
saying
ain't
they
that serious.
we gonna go?
definitely overdid it. That's like seeing a damn. That's like burning the whole house down because you seen a spider. And
Exactly.
them three niggas, they definitely took dropping the charges literally when they jumped that damn bridge.
And what did she do for them to pop her?
They was trying to steal
Probably
a
tell them
car.
to stop, or
Oh,
you
they
feel
was
me?
trying to steal her car
Yeah.
and they killed. Oh my God, these little niggas is out of control. Yeah, I don't agree with that at all.
Did she pass away?
Nah, she didn't get killed. She lived,
Oh, these niggas is ass too.
but she wasn't like critical for a little bit. But she survived.
Yeah, these niggas is like
Respectfully.
niggas be like I
Yeah,
guess
they
the most
definitely going. But it's
vulnerable always
GTA,
got to.
man. GTA 6 is coming out, so that's definitely gonna have these niggas more
Nigga, I
hyper,
don't nah.
Won't be playing it.
more stimulated.
Nah.
But you ain't no YN. You about to get up and then you gonna go do some YN
But
shit like
hey,
this?
all jokes aside, we could try to make it seem like that's something new. Nigga, that shit been going on as far as stealing old people cars and shit like that. Nigga, they made a whole movie about it called New Jersey Drive. Like that shit ain't nothing new. Nigga, they had a whole carjacking coach out there in Cali. So that
Well,
shit ain't
they got
yeah.
one right now. The
Kia
what's the name?
boys.
Yeah, the Kid Boys.
That's in Milwaukee though, allegedly.
Nigga, that shit is all over. You're bugging. Them niggas
Wherever
is
there's
like
a
the
Kia,
biker boys.
wherever there's a Kia, the Kid
Yeah,
Boys is at.
nigga, you're bugging. You don't know what that. It might have originated there, but that shit is worldwide now. Niggas is not just in one location no more. Them niggas is something called outside.
Nah, the what he talk about because Buckingham went there. That's the only reason why they say it's there. But them niggas is everywhere. There's Kia Boys
Yeah,
in Kentucky right now.
it's Kia boys all over. Them niggas was going hard in Charlotte. Niggas had did like 30 in 1 week.
Okay.
Niggas is not playing. Them niggas is really, really like that.
Um, Cream, you want to answer the question? Is there such thing as overdoing it?
Nah,
Okay.
nah.
We got Jim now. Welcome to the show, Jim. You made it. Welcome to the show. I don't know. He must be talking. Meg, you already answered what it's overdoing. Let's get to the comment section before I answer it.
Yes,
Uh,
sir.
it go. Reese said, I do believe you could overdo it, but I believe each situation is different.
Fact.
Tazik said it happens in the day in life. Shoot people over little shit. Reese came back and said, "Come for me and mine, and you might gotta get it respectfully." Damn. Okay.
Respectful.
I'm gonna say that obviously when you're in a criminal lifestyle and you're living in criminal behaviors, there's gonna be opportunity for you to overdo it. You gotta just be conscious of what you're doing and not doing, and not even put yourself in those situations. It's not gonna be an upside when you're trying to steal a car. You're gonna go as hard as you can to steal that car. But what is really, I don't know people. The most people I know people got for stealing a car was a joyride. I don't know nobody who was taken into the chop shop. I know no niggas that were taken into the chop shop. I don't personally know people like that. I'm not saying
grandma,
chop shops don't
grandma
exist.
taught that nigga some respect about the elders. That's why you don't want no smoke with the elders. Grandma learned that ass.
All I know is
I'm sorry.
that
I
now
thought
you
I
got
was
it.
muted. My bad.
You knew you wasn't muted. I ain't got time for you. But
Knock that
you got
ass right out.
my
She
grandma
was
was
ABG. She
my
was
grandma was
ABG.
ABG. Yeah, anybody get it?
No, she
Grandma
was
was.
AGC. Any grandchildren to get it.
Yeah, she was really.
Facts.
Someone said she wasn't
Yeah,
that great. She was
Any
trying to not
child get
say
it.
that.
Any child ACG.
Yeah, she was one of them. But
ACG
yeah,
before Nike.
let us know in the comment section the question: can anybody get it? Can anybody get it? We're gonna say um, anybody messing with this lady right here in this book that you should be reading, definitely could get it.
Hardcover, paperback, and Kindle, available now on Amazon. His secrets weren't just lies, they were debts, dangerous ones. She was just a housewife, routine, love, family, peace. Now, she has a choice, break or become something else. The God Lady, story of power, sacrifice, and the price of loyalty. She didn't choose the game chose her.
She didn't choose the game chose her. God Lady. Make sure you get that book. It's available everywhere, physical copies and digital copies. if you just want to save the environment. But the book is definitely a great read, and it has some, some twists and turns in it that's going to keep you, feeling like keep you on your feet and give you something to enjoy. It's nothing like that. Reading is fundamental. The next story is a man asks AI how Adam and Eve populated the earth. If you were supposed to be, is we supposedly the only humans, responded as folks only line debate. The response has folks online debating whether the Bible is literal or just full of metaphors. Some people are saying that the Bible never said they were the only ones on earth, just the first ones made in God's image. Has everybody heard this thing about the
Yeah. Well,
when he
yeah, I
asked?
heard it. I don't know if everybody, but I heard it.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I ain't never heard it.
Well, that's Tone.
Chef told
Yeah,
in the building.
what's
You in
going
the
on,
building?
family?
Okay. All right. Well, hold on. I guess we could fake play it. Shouldn't
Oh,
get
my bad.
no copyright from it. You know what I mean? It should be good.
Copyright from what?
From playing this video.
Wouldn't we all be products of incest? Please give us a breakdown.
According to the Akashic records, the story of Adam and Eve as the only two humans on
I don't
Earth
hear it.
is a symbolic teaching, not a
I hear
literal.
it.
Oh, you hear it?
Akashic records.
Y'all hear
Yeah, I
it?
can.
Adam
Yeah,
and
we
Eve
all
are the
hear
only
it.
humans on the
Okay,
planet.
perfect. When was
How
y'all
would
hear
it
it? I
be
already heard it
possible for
anyway.
them to populate the earth?
You can't
Wouldn't we
hear
all
it.
be products of incest? Please give us a breakdown.
No.
According to the Akashic records, the story of Adam and Eve as the only two humans on Earth is a symbolic teaching, not a literal historical account. It was never meant to describe biological lineage in the modern scientific sense, but rather to encode a deeper spiritual message about human consciousness, polarity, and the birth of duality on Earth. Let's break it down. Were Adam and Eve the only humans? No, not in the literal sense. The Akashic perspective shows that many souls were incarnating during early Earth epochs, but the Adam and Eve story focuses on a specific soul pair, archetypal beings who volunteered to experience the full descent into polarity consciousness. They represent the first to fall into full separation, self-awareness, and karmic memory. Other human-like beings existed on the planet at the time. Some descended from different soul templates or star-seeded lineages, like Lemurian, Atlantean, or Anunnaki hybrids. Adam and Eve's story is one timeline, not the origin of all flesh. What about their children? The children of Adam and Eve, including Cain and Seth, Abel having been slain, are symbolic of branches of consciousness, not just literal children. When texts say Cain found a wife in another land, that implies other tribes or beings were already present, meaning human life was not limited to a single family. This also means that the notion of incest as the only way to populate the earth is based on a misreading of metaphor. The story wasn't about biology. It was about how the soul, when split into masculine and feminine polarity, began to multiply experiences, relationships, and karmic entanglements across timelines. So what's the real message? The deeper Akashic truth is this: Adam and Eve represent the first human souls to embody the illusion of separation. Their offspring are energetic patterns of consciousness like duality, ego, violence, and spiritual longing. Humanity as a species did not begin with them, but their choices rippled through the collective field, shaping the trajectory of Earth's spiritual evolution. So no, all of humanity is not descended from incest. The Earth was already populated with various beings, soul groups, and lineages when Adam and Eve's story unfolded. The garden myth is a cosmic parable, a mirror for our own inner exile and the path home.
Okay. Y'all heard that? Shout out to the TikTok I was able to grab that from.
Where's her proof? Trust me, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. At the end of the day.
Yo, this nigga is crazy. Wait a minute. He didn't even fucking wait. He didn't wait not 1 minute. He couldn't wait to say that. Where's her fucking proof? And who the fuck is she to have this? Bro, that's nuts.
You don't know her proof is? You don't know her proof is, though?
Everybody got their own. Everybody got their own how it works.
Do you know what they
Well,
proof
listen.
is?
Go
That
ahead.
was
What's their
wrong.
proof?
Trust me, bro.
Yeah, that was
Bro,
absolutely wrong.
trust me, bro. Fuck out. What does that
That's
even
his favorite. That's how I know. That's his favorite catchphrase. Trust me, bro.
bro, trust me, bro.
So y'all all heard it, right? Y'all all heard it.
Yeah.
All right, so I guess we can get our initial reactions before we get to the questions. What's everybody's initial reaction to the story?
I ain't do well in history class. I was never that interested, but that one kind of caught my ear a little bit.
It
But
did. It did. My fault,
yeah.
Tom.
No, you're good because I really don't have much to elaborate on this topic. I want to know where she gets her proof from too. Like, I just
Trust me,
fucking,
bro.
I'm confused. Like, how do you know so much and we don't know this shit either? Like,
She's
I want to.
she's literally making it up as she goes. That's what a
She
lot
knows.
of no disrespect to the religious community, but that's what a lot of religious historians do. They just make it up as they go.
Yeah,
That's
that shit
it.
is bullshit, man.
That's it. They have their own opinion. Don't get it twisted. Their opinions are based with facts. You understand what I'm saying? As far as,
Yeah.
but she's talking about consciousness and unconsciousness and all of this type of stuff like that. And there's no way to prove that's what they were talking about in the Bible. First of all, you weren't there. You weren't there.
She was there in
You were,
spirit.
yeah, you wasn't talking. You're just like, oh, your mind goes, okay, this is the only thing that makes sense. So let me peddle this information to people who would believe it. Because it makes
Right.
sense to me. So I know it makes sense to somebody else. That's how it
Um,
works.
Yeah,
That's
niggas always try to
and at
find a
the end of the
motherfucker.
day,
My fault.
yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say niggas always do that shit. That's how these ones that are on their strong belief try to get people that are not as knowledgeable and they feed into this and now you got a whole cult following after you on some shit that we don't even know if this is true or not. You know what I'm saying? Or if you're living the right way.
I'm just saying, freedom of speech is a motherfucker.
Oh yeah. God
Yeah,
shouldn't
That
so
gave
shit
all
is
these
crazy.
motherfuckers mouths. That's a fact.
Freedom of speech is a motherfucker.
Y'all remember the person answering this is AI. It's not like the girl's AI person. But all right. We got the initial.
That's AI saying that?
yeah. Yeah, it's AI, like Gemini, like your phone, like you called like hey Siri or whatever, it's AI. Gem.
It's
Well,
Chat
mine.
GPT.
I like how you did that,
Nah,
Big
I don't
Ant.
got Chat
That's
GPT. I
crazy.
got
That's crazy.
no, it is.
No,
I'm
but
no bull. No, I'm being
if
serious.
nah,
It says
I'm just
Gemini
joking.
on
I'm
mine.
just joking. But if that's
Oh
AI,
yeah,
what the fuck
yeah.
is that? That's a book. That's a novel. That's a
I
lot.
don't know.
If
Yeah.
anybody is into metaphysics, some of the dots connect. However, if you're not, like you said, if you're not into none of the sects, then there were 16 saviors before Christ, crucified and dealt with the same way that he was dealt with before the one that we know is Jesus Christ. And if
I'm
you
pretty
read that
sure we
book
all
or
know
are you
that.
familiar with that story, then like I said, some of what she said would make sense. Some of the dots will connect. But
What's your source? What's your source?
it would sound like a fantasy if
I mean, she was contradicting her itself. It wasn't her; it was AI. So it was contradicting itself, like
But
a motherfucker.
but we know there was different types of human-like creatures on the planet. You got humanoids and you got Neanderthals, which it also speaks about in
Neanderthals are
the
not
Bible.
humanoid.
Neanderthals.
I didn't say
Neanderthals are not human.
this is why listening to understand instead of listening to combat. I said there were human-like creatures already on the planet, such as humanoids and Neanderthals. That's what I said. Human-like creatures. I never said that Neanderthals were human. Human-like creatures.
Homo sapiens and Neanderthal.
What is your sources?
Oh no, this is nigga. This is facts.
It's not. I know. I think I got the same source.
But when you talk,
Fourth grade biology. But go ahead.
Yeah,
I got
like,
stars.
Trust me, bro.
I got stars.
but yeah, that's what you had you had other human-like creatures. The people
Yeah,
who
I definitely got
Adam and
stars.
Eve is what the 5%ers are saying is like they were God-like creatures. They were not human-like creatures. That's why they have 0% of animal in them. Now, as far as the insects claim, hey, I don't know. Niggas don't want to deal with the harsh reality.
All right. Thank you for your initial reaction to the story. Let's get to the first question.
No.
Do you but
we didn't get to the question yet?
No, that was just
No,
an
he was
initial.
just
I'll let people
an
give
initial
their
reaction to the opinion.
people have
All
seemed like they have initial reactions. So I felt like let me kind of let people do their initial reaction to the story because I know most people are not reading them in the group chat. So this is when they're getting their reaction to it. So I thought it would be something interesting.
Nah, in the group, hold up, there, no bullshit. In the group chat, I definitely went over what you were talking about, but I skipped over this one. There was 3 other stories that were definitely official that I wanted to talk and engage with. This ain't one of them.
My
So
bad.
I just wanted to,
Thank you.
yeah, just one.
The first question is, do you believe in Adam and Eve? Is the first question.
Yeah.
Do you believe in
Yeah.
Adam and Eve?
Yeah.
You going first, Mega?
Yeah. That's it. I yield the floor.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, Mo. What was the question?
Do you believe in Adam and Eve?
No.
Okay.
I yield.
You know what? I
What the hell
personally
is
never met
eating?
him. I never met him or her. Don't worry about what I'm eating, nigga. Don't worry about what I'm doing. Just you
I'm
yield
not
the
worried
floor
about what
already.
you eating. I'm
You
worried
get
about
you hear the
production. You smacking like you
bro.
doing ASMR. This ain't ASMR, nigga. This is
You
hood
done?
service announcement, nigga.
Are you done?
Are you
Are you
done?
done?
Did you swallow?
Are you done?
Pause.
Are you
Pause,
done?
nigga. Pause. Yeah.
Are you
Pause,
done?
man.
That
What the
was
fuck
crazy.
is you talking about?
Yeah, are you done?
Yo, wait, no. Okay, the pause button is gone. We gotta get it back. That was crazy.
That was super crazy. Mute this nigga.
Back and forth. Are you done? Are you done?
Anybody want to answer do they believe in Adam and Eve? Let's get it back. Come on, let's get it back.
I like I said, I never met. No, I don't believe it.
Okay, respectfully.
No.
Who else hasn't answered whether they believe in Adam and Eve or not?
Even though, let's keep it up there. Even though I don't agree with what she's saying, I do follow a different hypothesis, more of the scientific reasoning for Adam and Eve, which I know talk about science in the Bible, it doesn't work. But they said that it's supposed to be ATOM, and evolution is how it's supposed to be. And that's what they were talking about in the Bible. And I believe that more of that than I do that it was a man and a woman.
Respectfully. Thank you.
That's just me.
Anybody else left before we get to the conversation and my answer? What is that noise? If you're not talking, it's not me. I can hear it. Reese said, I believe in Adam and Eve. She said she believes in it. Do I believe in Adam and Eve? I mean, not as a situation of populating and hello?
I was asking Mo, was it my thing that y'all hear?
It might have been at that point. I don't know. It could be different things. I don't know if you can see your own mic, but you'll see it turning green when you're not talking. That'd be a good example of whether or not we can hear you. But I was going to say Adam and Eve, do I believe they populated the earth? No, but I do believe in the fact that they could be a metaphor for population or a connection to the higher power. I can definitely understand that. That makes sense to me. Do I think that two people could populate the whole earth? Not based on the studies that I have, because like again, incest does create um levels of mental disability and stuff like that, and we've seen that happen
But
in the
not.
world.
But again, not when you're. It's crazy. I'm sorry because I have too much knowledge, too much information in my head as far as like Africans and the Eve gene and all of that. And it like even though they do, even though some like I don't know, you just have to look it up. And I'm not going into it. I don't want to become Mr. Point of Reference. Somebody already
I
has
ain't,
that
I ain't
job.
got yo, I ain't got to look it up. I trust you, bro.
Mm. But
Precy said,
The Eve gene, the Eve gene is a very significant gene that is held by African women.
okay,
So,
I
and
agree.
that's a fact.
I agree. Don't know if they populated the whole world. That's a reality of life. We're gonna get to the next question. The next question is: can a Bible of religion have any lies in it?
Yes. What are you talking about?
You going first?
Even if I can go next.
You already started. Just go.
Uh, even if the original text didn't have so many lies, it didn't have lies in it. Let's just assume. Um, Now you're playing telephone, and not only are you playing telephone, you're playing telephone with a completely different language. So it is some lies that are purposely done, and then you have lies that are accidentally done just because of the translation of it.
Or
So
with different purpose. Would you say all with different purpose?
yeah, some accidentally and some purposely, but at the end of the day, it's still a lie.
Yeah.
You feel me? So do I think it is intentional lies or all of that? Yeah, some of them do have intentional lies because a lot of religious leaders at that time had an agenda
Yeah,
to
I
push
agree.
forth their religion.
Yeah,
You feel like
definitely.
it was like the Crips and Bloods at one time. You feel me? I done heard like just think about us in this day and age, how many stories we have heard about the Rolling 20s and the Rolling 60 beef starting. Think about that. And now think about somebody transferring that into a different language.
I get that.
Come on. Even if
Respectfully.
we stay even if we stay just on the Bible and no other religion, because that's, one of the widespread known books, nigga, they had five niggas tell one story at the end of the book. Five niggas, or was it four niggas? Three niggas. It was three of them. Told the story at the end of the book.
You talk about the three wise men?
No, three's wise men. It's never even been stated that it was only three wise men. They just said that they brought three gifts. So we don't know exactly how many men it was.
How many people
Anyway,
put it
it
on the
could have
three
been
gifts?
50 wise men.
They just put
They
in.
just said that, yeah. They just said that the wise men traveled and they brought gifts. We don't we don't know. They brought three gifts. But yeah, no, I'm talking about the disciples that told Jesus' story in the New Testament. And even in then so, even though they all like, I don't know. Go ahead. I don't like talking about it.
Thank you.
Condemn me.
Respectfully.
Well,
Can
one thing
anybody
I
else
do
explain?
believe in is purgatory.
Thank you. We're living in it. Can the Bible of religion have any lies in it? Anybody else want to give us their answers to that?
Religion is not for lies, it's for control. So they'll do whatever they have to do in order to control you. A Bible is just an instruction manual. The King James Version has been perverted, but there's other, texts like the Ten Commandments. Those 10 Commandments come from the 42 laws of Ma'at. So the certain Bibles that you read, or if you read it or you delved into it, there's certain text that is a direct what they say, it's a direct duplicate of coming from the book of book of day, no, coming forth by day. You feel me? This is an ancient Egypt text. And a lot of those stories are duplicates of what's already, you feel me, been written, like I said. So religion
The
is
original.
control and a Bible is just a manual. So could it? It depends on who's writing it and who is, what's their purpose, what's their intent behind it, what they're trying to do with you.
Respectfully. Does anybody else want to answer whether Bibles can, religions can have lies in them? Going once, going
I'm
twice.
asking the question. You mean can, like, as far as, like, is it okay to have lies in
Allowance.
them? Allowance?
Yeah, allowance. Yeah, basically,
Okay.
is it? Yeah.
Uh, no. I'm a person that's so-called religious, but no.
Don't say
But
so called, son. You are
no, I'm
religious.
not saying it, but I'm saying I am for myself religious. Yes, I'm saying from other people's perspective, so-called. So let's clarify
Okay.
that. Second and foremost, no, the minute you start having lies, the minute you start not believing it. So even to a certain, unless you go into a religion and you didn't go into it for the authenticity of it, you might be going into it just for the ritualistic aspects of it, like
Discipline, the love,
the
the
discipline. You understand what I'm saying? Like for me, I go
yeah.
into I'm Muslim for I practice Islam for the discipline of it. So the minute you start telling me Jesus was never on the cross, what the fuck?
Mhm.
How am I going to believe the rest of it? So there was
Facts.
no burning bush.
Facts.
So there was no. So there was no plagues.
But in the Quran, you also know that certain texts are wrote in order for you to to use like your third eye as far as wisdom. Everything is not some things are allegorical. You feel me? Everything is
You're
not
going you're going
literal.
off of something else, man. What I'm saying is I understand that some things are not literal in that sense. I get what you're saying. So but at the same time, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is some
Once I
things
find one mishap, then I
exactly.
question the whole thing.
Now I'm gonna keep pulling the
That's all
string.
he's saying.
Now I'm
Respectfully.
gonna
That's all he's
keep pulling
saying.
the string. So if I sit here so here's the thing. So if everything is written in a what's the word for it? If everything is written in sort of a satirical fashion,
Witness testimony.
yeah,
Yeah,
just witness
correct.
testimony. So now I gotta sit here and question the witness.
As we always do. And
Exactly.
that's
That
why I said what I said originally.
exactly.
Humans are humans, and as long as humans have an agenda, I wouldn't give a damn if that shit was written and when niggas was just snapping their fingers and shit written in braille.
You
Nigga, the
feel me?
nigga who writing it, if he has an agenda, it's always lies will seep into it because as humans we exaggerate and we downplay things. That's why they started saying that they were written by God in the first place. They took the power outside of the human and they preach it like it's God's word. God told them this. You understand what I'm telling you? As long as a human is writing the text, don't get it twisted. I'm very spiritual because I believe that all religions are connected in some way, shape, or form. Anyway, I
Likewise.
believe that every religion is just a different sect of God. But that's just my thinking of it. But as soon as you put humans into an equation,
Flaw
they're
comes
going to
into it.
act. Thank you. That's why the original. That's why a lot of religions, when they're reading the Bible, they say, "And then the Lord said," because it makes it flawless. If God said it, every religion. You understand what I'm
Um,
saying? Because you remove the human from it because humans are flawed. And at any point in time, and a human has an agenda. You understand what I'm saying? So you can't trust a human to write exactly what was going on. It's going to be some over exaggerations. There are going to be some points when you have to think with your third eye. It is some points where you have to think logical. It's not just a written out, perfectly manuscripted piece of evidence because humans are involved. They did a witness test with somebody with five different people. They did a witness test and they all seen the same exact thing and they all had different accounts of the situation of how it happened because of that. They did it with kids, they did it with teenagers, college students, and adults. Five each. So you mean to tell me nobody watching these people writing this joint and they got it with 110% accuracy? That's just me.
Okay.
I'm good.
Thank you. Comment section, Reese said, I do think the Bible could be wrong. She said, I do think the Bible could be wrong. My answer for the question is I think that it makes sense if it would have metaphors or parables in it, or however. I do believe that it would be wise in order, as far as belief goes, for you to let that be known from the jump. I feel like when you kind of leave that leave that for discovery, where I have to kind of discover it and find it out, that's what's going to create some type of level of misunderstanding or misoverstanding, where I just kind of feel like, what else are you lying about? What else are you?
But
So
I'm
just
a
let.
but you ain't fucking Columbus. What do you think you're discovering? It's already been laid out for you. You got to do the
but that
research
but
because you
that's
not
but that
delved or dived in it or an adept in it is not doesn't make it legitimate because you're not a master in it.
it's not
That's
even
what you're saying.
it's not even just that. It's not even just that. What you are doing, Dirt, is you're not taking into account how dumbed down society has become. Back in them days, they lived by a different set of rules, a different type of enlightenment. And a lot of the Bible um is before the Tower of Babel, when people had complete consciousness and they didn't have to struggle to use their third eye. So now you asking people to write a book for the dumbed down of people who's supposed to know what's going on. But again, that's what happens. It's like telephone. You're leaving people to tell people how they should interpret the Bible. You understand what I'm saying? So you're speaking of, oh, all of this should have been known, this should have been this should have been that. But how did I know that y'all was gonna be this dumb and this stupid and so far away from the original teachings?
But that's why you, like you said, 5% 85%, because this the certain everybody wasn't religious, just like everybody today is not athlete. Everybody is not, you feel me, truck drivers. Everybody is not, you feel me,
But
podcaster. Everybody has their rightful position. So back then, it was this stuff that we're talking about was only for a certain class.
exactly. And it was
And
up to
now,
that
and
class to teach and give the teachings out.
no,
Correct.
this is
But
no, this is no, this is what there's stuff they call it history, and then our stuff became the mystery. And this is the stuff that you have to wiggle through all in order to connect the dots, and in order to know how and what and why you're connected to Earth. You
you
feel me?
had
Connect your
you
hero
had
story.
yeah, you had high religious leaders whose job it was to keep the curriculum in check on what you're supposed to be doing on a daily basis. What happens is those religious sects got the prize of anything that they wanted So now you have tailors trying to be religious leaders. You have people jumping from different sects. You got people from different tribes trying to act like they're from a particular tribe just so they could get the right kind of mirror and all of that type of stuff. Murph, however you pronounce it, MYRTH. They're
Yeah,
trying
no,
to get
no,
that type of
respectfully.
stuff. So then the lines get diluted and nobody knows who they are. And when that happens, then the teachings get diluted. And then when that happens, nobody is receiving the right information in order to elevate to that higher power of the third eye.
We are doing it. This is the reason why we know about Simeon Toko. They just so-called took David Wilcox out.
That's not
But
that's not the
before
that's
David
not the
Wilcox was
third
talking
that's
about
not the
no.
that's
That's
not
not
the
the
third
third
eye.
eye. That
That
is
has nothing to do with the third eye. What does that have to do with you reaching consciousness? I'm not talking about these people who have reached it. I'm talking about it was a whole population of people that could touch it. And
and
at one point in time, when it was Pangea, everybody could do it. That's how they
no,
was able to reach.
that's
What do you mean? That's how they was able to reach the heavens. Is that something that you not believe that everybody worked together in consciousness? In complete consciousness, and was able to reach the heavens, and then God tore down the tower that they were building, and they started building it from the sky up on down and destroyed it. And that's how we got all of these continents and everything in the body of water in between the continents.
I love the topic. Me and you can go back and forth, but we ain't gonna just drag the show on this topic. But however, to make it cut and concise, respectfully, I would respect that. But
He
however,
said we
I say that to say that Simeon Toko. Simeon Toko is showing that we are direct descendants of these light beings where you say the consciousness. Now you have this ability in you. However, we've
Thank
been
you.
dumbed down and eating all of this and doing certain things that keep us at a low vibration. However, the point of what the Bible and what other religion sects is to show you is to become your enlightened self, right? This is what you're trying to do.
Exactly.
We come in
We
as a
saying the
baby and
same
then we
thing.
are trying to raise up and to become our enlightened self, almost like Enoch. You feel me? And certain things
Yes.
we're supposed to show you. So that's why I said that's why I mentioned Simeon Toko, because Simeon Toko told you that there's more to come after him, and we're already here. And
With
if
Simeon,
me, you, and everybody on the panel was to realize that, then it
and
wouldn't be
that's
nothing really talk about at that point.
and when
But
I read the Simeon Toko story, all it tells me is that it can be done. It can be done. It's like it's like it's like Morpheus talking to Neo when he says, "You're not constricted by rules, pretty much, of this earth."
which makes some
So,
of what they're talking about in the Bible tangible. Like I said, it connects some of the dots. It does. Some of
but
it
I
is it's a story.
but that's exactly what I'm saying as well too. Is that in order to touch that enlightenment, in order to do that, it's not just the foods, it's just not the meditation. Is a certain way you're supposed to eat the foods, is a certain way that you're supposed to meditate. What I'm telling you is that the teachers are not valid no more. A lot of the teachers aren't valid. And a lot of
Correct.
people who find it, and a lot of people who find this complete and utter consciousness do it accidentally or had it since birth. One of the original preachers. I mean, high priestess, high religious leaders, whatever you want to call them, whatever religion you believe in, they call them something different. I'm gonna call
Yeah,
them high
respectfully.
priest. Yeah, high priest is like you were born into it. A lot of people are born into it and just automatically could do it.
But and we can go even deeper down the motherfucking rabbit hole. This is what
But
X-Men and all of that shit was started for, because the light children was being born at the hospitals, and women was going there saying, "Hold up, where's my child?" And they tell the women, "What child? You didn't have no child. You came here for a surgery." So a lot of these light children was being already recognized. They have the equipment, the everything that they need in order to recognize and what's going on. As far as it's just like you're saying, when it's brought to our attention, we feel like we late to the party and we don't know what's going on. But however, some of us is tapped in. You feel me?
don't get it twisted. Even in being tapped in. All right, go ahead, Dirk. Next question. I'm because we'll
Because
go all day.
we gonna keep going. Like, I love that shit.
It was literally my turn to answer. I'm just gonna say,
My fault.
I think
Because but
and then look, just forget my answer. Just go to the next question.
Nah, do your thing.
Fucking
I
Ali
ain't go.
Shebeck.
I ain't go.
I'll
I
become
listen.
Ali
No, no,
Shebeck
no.
on the show.
Hold up, 2 seconds. Mega put me onto the journey of this. You understand what I'm telling you? So that's why me and him could do that because he put me onto it. I ain't gonna hold you. He did. We was arguing about
Respectfully.
something, and he said go research it, and I did, and then I went down the rabbit hole, and I got stuck for a minute.
Yeah, I would
So
just say, yeah, when a book is based in religious things, there's nothing wrong with having, like I said, metaphors or things like that. But I just think that's something that should be said because finding it out later can create some mistrust to that thing that I'm reading. If you tell me this is 100% the truth and this is nothing but the truth, so help you God, and then I find out later that you are using parables and metaphors and allusions and things like that,
yes.
that can hurt me as far as my belief in whatever I'm trying to believe in. But we're gonna go to the next story. If you have a problem understanding stuff, against stuff, you probably need to read this book.
This book is dangerous, not because it tells you what to think, but because it shows you who's been thinking for you. It exposes the illusion, the script, the invisible leash. After Cosmiscuous, you won't hear music the same. You won't see mirrors the same. You won't even see yourself the same. Warning. Side effects include awareness, freedom, and irreversible growth. Cosmiscuous. Read at your own awakening.
Whether you're new or old of this channel, it's definitely always a time for you to like the channel. And if you're new, that means it's a time for you to subscribe to the channel so you can stay in contact with us as far as the hood service announcement goes. Welcome back. We're going to go to the next story. The next story is a husband works 8 hours, a wife works 8 hours, and children go to school for 8 hours, and everyone comes home burned out with maybe 2 hours of family time before bed. Folks are asking why accept working 40 hours weeks just to barely survive. Some are even talking about selling everything and living off the grid. People feel like the price of living is too high. That's the story. People feel like the price of living is too high. And they're trapped in the work cycle. All right. Anybody got initial reaction to the story about the price of living, or we can go right to the questions?
Repeat the story right quick.
A husband works 8 hours. A wife works 8 hours. Kids go to school for 8 hours.
Hold on 2 seconds. Listen. I understand. I appreciate the enthusiasm. Right? I appreciate it. You know what I mean? Stop projecting your voice in my direction, my nigga.
It's a
Like dead
microphone.
ass. Don't
I
let
don't got time.
this shit hype. Don't let this shit
Oh
hype you up,
my
nigga. You 10
God.
minutes down the block.
It's a microphone that's making my voice loud or low.
AKA.
Oh my God.
Stop yelling at me, Tom.
A husband works 8 hours. A wife works 8 hours. Kids go to school for 8 hours. Everyone comes home burned out, maybe 2 hours of family time before bed. Folks are asking why we accept working 40-hour weeks just to barely survive. Some are even talking about selling everything and living off the grid. The price of living is too high. Okay.
I agree. Price of living is motherfucking is gonna get higher. Sure.
So that's the first question. Is the price of living too high? Is the price of living too high?
Living too high.
Gas is high. Price of living. Well, it depends on where you live. If you live on the street, then you feel me?
It's free. And nigga, you ain't gotta pay nothing if you live on the street.
Oh no, you gotta pay. I still gotta pay because
What?
I mean they don't pay like
Ain't
lot
no
or nothing like
landlord.
that.
You got. You're right. You got to pay food and you're panhandling, bro. And it's set up in Vegas where they got their own section.
Mm-hmm.
I seen the less fortunate have mansions in the street.
In the street.
What? In the street, mansions. I'm talking about tents, 4 or 5 big tents close
That's not
by. Like
those aren't mansions. Those are tent houses. Those aren't
no,
those are-
I'm saying, look, the creation of
no, I
black
don't
people,
know
they
what you're
made it to
saying.
be a mansion. You feel me?
No,
So
that's not how words work. Mansions mansions have
Oh,
cement, mortar,
this is
marble,
crazy.
no,
wood.
Mansion.
look, bro. I seen people in Vegas have 3-story houses, bro, with tents.
No, you see 3-story tents. Those aren't houses. Google the word. Google Google the word. Google the word house. Yeah, that's not
No,
a
I'm
house.
just
That
A
saying.
is
Look,
that is a
three-story
look,
world.
tent
look.
is heavy. The
It's not a
idea is
house.
like,
3-story
what are you
tent,
doing?
bro.
Yo, listen, that house is not a home, my nigga. Respectfully.
Three-story tent.
yo, yo, that is a tent, my nigga. Like,
No,
call
but
it what it is.
honestly,
A very
I'm
big one
amazed.
at that.
I'm amazed that what they can do. I'm amazed that, and they ain't got to pay mortgage, or they ain't got to pay electricity. They ain't got to pay all that crazy shit that we
Every
pay.
time anytime somebody important figure come through, they gotta go pay with time. They lock them up. It's not just free living. Anytime somebody of importance come through, they come when they clear the streets. Them little, what do you call them? 3-story tents. I'm not calling them shits houses. Them little 3-story tents. Them shits get beat down and taken away, and the person who's dwelling in them goes to jail. And you know how long they stay in there until that person decides to leave.
3-story tents is. I want to know, how does that even work? Like the weight of you
No,
walking
I
no,
up
was
the.
look.
thinking the same thing. How did they get them on top of each other without them falling down or on each other? I'm
If you get
Well,
to
confused.
the
these people
third,
don't have jobs, so they could do everything when they're
they
not
got
begging
They
time.
for money.
they're creating. You feel me? I'm not saying I've seen 3-story tents. I'm just saying like just shits and giggles type shit. But I've seen what I've seen, man, and it's creative.
I seen some elaborate tent houses made up of tent and cardboard as well. I seen some elaborate tents. Yes, but at the end of the day, there are still tents. And that shit only works in Las Vegas, my nigga. You try that shit anywhere else with rain,
No, no,
snow,
no,
all of
no.
that
Look,
shit, it's a wrap.
I seen them in Oakland. I seen them in
Yeah,
Vegas.
that's
I
what I'm
seen
saying.
them in. You feel me?
Hot cities where it
I seen
don't
them in.
snow.
There's
You seen them in New
I don't
York?
know.
You seen them in New
I was
York?
about, I, not respectfully. I was about to say I never seen too much in New York. I just seen like they got their spots where they stay at.
Yeah.
I
Nah,
seen
You feel
niggas
me?
Well,
sleeping on
yeah.
the
I
train
seen
in
it.
New
I
York.
seen it in San Diego. I seen it in Skid Row. I seen it in L.A. And
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I used to go feed them food when I used to work at this little
Them
farmers
niggas make
market.
more money than you, believe it or not. Them
The
niggas make
question, this
more
sounds like
money
more
than
initial reactions. The
you.
question was, is the price of living too high? That's the question.
Oh,
No, that's what I'm alluding to. That when you're there, you ain't gotta pay too much.
Okay.
So we're paying. You feel me? We're paying. So we're talking about our experience. Yeah, they get that shit too. The way houses are and land slumlords and all that crazy shit. Nigga, that's really active,
the
and we're
price, the
paying a
price of
lot.
the price of living is always gonna go up. It's always gonna be too high when you're paying for free shit. They got niggas paying for air. They got niggas paying for gas. They got niggas paying
Water.
for water.
Come on.
Anytime you're charging for something that is free, then like you're always paying too much.
Now I'm gonna
Anytime.
be honest. I'm gonna be honest. I blame us because all we gotta do is get the seeds and then plant it ourselves.
I'm not even
But when we
talking
go
about
out,
food. I haven't even I
when we
haven't
go out
even
and
started talking
spend,
about food and ingredients and nutrients that we need to survive and live. Nigga, I'm talking about basic uh natural resources that they are charging
that
us
is one of
for.
the basics. That is one
Artists
of
they
the
done
basics.
sold to us.
Yeah, that is one of
I'm talking about air. I'm talking about water. I'm talking about gas. Not something that you have to plant and do work to get. I'm talking about natural.
Yeah, gas is not natural because I can live without gas.
Wait, what? What are you
Yeah, I can live
talking? You don't
without
know what?
gas. I
All
can
right.
live without
Is
gas.
the anybody want
Yo,
to
my
answer the question? Is the
nigga.
price of living
You
too high?
cannot.
Who
You
hasn't answered
cannot.
that?
You cannot live without gas.
Who hasn't answered the question of whether the price of
If
living
I
is
don't,
too high?
if I don't have what the items that gas need, I can live without gas. Gas represents what? Car, stove.
You
I
can
can
live
You
walk to
without
my
got
gas.
it.
destination.
If he wants to
You,
live without gas,
you got
please
it, my nigga. I
let
don't
him
want
live
no
without gas.
smoke.
That's his life. He's entitled to live like that.
That's
Does
why. That's
anybody
why. Yeah.
does anybody feel like the point of look the gas the point that the cost of living is too high?
I just hold on. Just let me say something right quick.
You
Just two
haven't said
seconds, right
nothing
quick.
yet?
I just want to say. I just want to say one thing right quick. Just please,
Okay.
please, just hear me out. There's something called H2O. It
Yeah.
has hydrogen twice, and then it has oxygen in it.
Oxygen is a
Hydrogen
gas. I know oxygen
and
is a gas.
hydrogen
Oh
is a
my
type of
God.
gas.
I'm talking about items that gas like. Come on, bro. Come on, we're
I
not
just
doing
know
that.
that's what I'm saying. I know
Yeah,
already
we're
where
not
he's
doing
going.
that.
Now you
I'm
got
not
it.
saying
Does
I'm not
anybody
saying that.
I don't
I'm
want no
saying if
smoke,
you have
sir.
the items that you need gas for. Stove,
respectfully?
car, gas. I'm talking about that. I'm not talking about breathing, bro. Or trees.
That's literally what I said I was talking about. But go ahead,
Okay.
Dirk. Go ahead.
Is
Continue
the
on.
price of living too high? Who hasn't answered that question?
Then what the fuck how can I answer it if I
You
can't
already
be
have.
fucking
You
good?
answered it already. You said it. You said it was high. You
Yeah,
have
but it made
answered
it
it.
seem like I was talking about gas to breathe. Nigga, I was talking about gas to live, like as far as cars and stoves and shit.
Now I got you, and you have answered the question. Anybody else want to answer the question whether the price of living is too high? If not, I'm going to answer it, and we're going to go to the comment section. It's going once, going twice, going. Let's get to the comment section. Reese said, "Facts. The price of living is crazy." Then she said, "Trump F everything up." I don't know what that means with the dots. Shout out to Uncle Trump. Corey Simmons said yes, but it depends on where you live. I think that's my guy. It depends on
Trump
where you
fixed
live.
it's fixed. He's
Trump
trying to
fixed
say
that.
fix everything up.
Trump fixed everything up. Yeah, we're not going against Trump. we're not going against Trump. We don't want no conflict. Trump, I get it now. Trump fixed everything up. All right, I get it. That is the right amount of letters too when you think about it. That is it. Thank you. She probably her phone just missed out. All right. So is the price of living too high? I believe that it's going to keep going up. Is obviously we learned when we was kids that the price of living was a certain amount for those people, and it just keeps going up because people need more stuff. I don't think there's a way to stabilize it or keep things at a certain level because that's just the way the world we live in works. It's going to keep going up. It's going to keep getting higher. There is idea of trying to find alternative ways to do certain things. But if you want to live, you just pay the price or go live in a 3-story tent. That's it. Either you're going to pay for
3-story tent.
either you're going to pay to live in a house or you're going to pay to live in an apartment. You got to, and then I would say what I've found out in my older ages is that there are a lot of places oh yes, depending on where you live at. Yeah, there's a lot of places, I think I already said that, but yeah, there's a lot of places that have cheaper rent, that have cheaper costs of living. So if you feel like you live in a place like New York where the cost of living is amazing or crazy or heavy there, you can find a cheaper place, hopefully, and get there before everybody else get there and maybe get locked in on what that cost of living is. You know what I mean? So I would say don't be so stuck. Me and the host about this other day. Don't be so stuck in a 10-block radius. Be willing to travel. Your home is where the heart is, so be willing to create a new home wherever your heart is and move your heart.
Yo, I'm gonna keep it 100. They was complaining in Delaware. It's like what the separation. The separation is what makes it hard living. If you can have a New York job, right? Just hear me out. If you can have a New York job and work and live in Delaware and pay Delaware taxes, then you're straight. That's why a lot of people set their companies up in New York and they live overseas somewhere. That's how you maximize your dollar. You feel me? But in order to be taxed in that state that you live in, you have to have a residence there or wherever you live at. So the cost of high is everywhere. But some people have learned how to manipulate it, especially now what you got telehealth and online working. You feel me? I know a lot of therapists here in this state do a lot of therapy work via telehealth in New York and Atlanta and Pennsylvania and places like that so they can get the check but live here. You feel me? But if you work in Delaware and you live in Delaware, the dollar to expense is way high.
Same thing like New York kind of thing. If you live in New York
Yeah,
and work there,
it's crazy.
you're stretching it. So all right. Next question for this that's related to this story is it affecting you personally? Is it affecting you personally? Is the price of
Yes,
living affecting you personally? You want to go first, I guess?
yes. No,
Okay.
I'm just saying, yes, that's it. Niggas, $120 to fill up. It's crazy. Hard out
Okay.
here for a crib.
Nigga said,
Yeah,
I'm well aware you from Delaware. This mad. He said it's mad now and hella day out there.
Well aware that you from Delaware. If
okay.
Tay-Rock beat that nigga the fuck up.
Is it affecting you personally? Is the question. Anybody else want to answer that question? Is it affecting them personally? The cost of living. Is the cost of living affecting anybody else personally? Anybody else? Sig already answered. Anybody else got an answer for that?
You said, is it what?
Affecting you personally. Is the cost of living affecting you personally?
No. Ever since I tried to this, alternative living, off the grid living, and started, try to start being like a little country boy. Started do my, my farming and my try to get my little mini farm and stuff like that. I mean, it is what it is, man. You got to pay to play, so it's gonna cost something. You just don't try to burn and exhaust yourself out. Have fun while you're doing what you're doing. So when you do get older and your days when you get ready for that rocking chair, you go look back at it and just be like, you feel me?
I thought that
Look
was
back
smart.
proud instead of with regrets and be like, damn, I should have did that or I should have done this. Nah, man, live your life like you said, man. Home is where the heart is at. So align with the frequency that makes your heart happy, man.
Respectfully. Is anybody else going to talk about whether the cost of living is affecting them personally? Preem, cost of living affecting you personally?
Of course it is. It affects my job market, my rates. I was
Mm-hmm.
making over 100 and some change in New York
Mm-hmm.
with my profession, and some of these places is barely pushing 50,000 down here.
Mm-hmm.
So like it's all crazy. That's all I gotta say on that.
Okay. Thank you for that. Your comment on the story. Who else is left? Oh, that means everybody did it because Chef Tone is gone. All right. So I'm going to answer the question. I see no comments to comment from the conversation to read, but it says, is cost of living affecting me personally? I mean, you would have to be living off the grid for it not to affect you personally. It's just the reality of life. When you're actively involved, you're in this world we live in, it's gonna affect you. You know what I mean? But it's all about finding ways to work around it, having new ideas and new things and just new, don't be afraid. Like I said, to move, don't be afraid to put yourself in a different situation. And do something and try something new. And yeah, it's always gonna affect us. Tone, I see you came back. Do you want to say if the price of living is affecting you personally?
Yeah, it's making me work dumb hard. I gotta work harder to get what I want. It's like they're going up, but ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like the cost of living is going up, and they make it seem like everything. They make it seem like everything is equaled out. It's not equal out. I just found out I got high blood pressure because of this shit. You know what I mean? They told me I had high hypertension. Like, nigga, no, I'm over here dying to survive, nigga. Like, at the end of the day, yeah, it's ridiculous, man. They say you can make it. You can make it in New York. You can make it anywhere. So I was thinking about relocating.
Yeah, I don't know if you can make it anywhere. You won't be able to have the gas. You ain't making it. You ain't making
it. The gas is hella high. This is ridiculous. Like, gas is crazy.
I can only imagine what it look like out there.
Crazy, nigga. And Shorty got a Yukon, nigga. You could forget about it. Niggas ain't getting, man. Listen. Listen. You need
at least that company. At least that company told you the truth when you bought it. You got conned.
Right.
Dang, but gas right now. Cars are the safest cars more than them electric cars right now.
Okay. That's a figure.
I mean, I guess. I guess. I don't know nothing about that.
All right, we're gonna go to the next question. The last question related to the story. It goes, what's the price change that sticks out to you?
$5.49.
What's the price change that sticks out to you?
$5.49 per gallon.
What is that?
That's you.
That's not me.
That is you.
That was Matt.
Multitasking. What is the price change that sticks out to you?
Price of eggs. Eggs is fucking $10. That's why I got some chickens, because niggas about to come get their eggs from me. You heard?
Oh man, I respect.
Chickens on deck. Eggs on deck.
The eggs went back down. They about like $2.49.
Yeah, but you can't be playing when they going up and down. It's like you do want to get your own. Have your own.
No, listen. The best way is to have your own eggs. A lot of people that I work with at the college got their own farm for fucking chickens and shit like that. They got their own chickens and stuff like that. But if I ever had some property or had any opportunity to get like some land or some shit like that, I would definitely want to, live off the land in a sense to kind of cut that cost down. The cost of food is fucking ridiculous in the sense where I can do farm to table if I had my own land. You know what I'm saying? So
I don't know how much it would cost to feed chickens or what would be the thing or whatever, but
nigga, they eat what you eat. They eat what you eat. Yeah, you scrap
feed them
whatever
chicken.
you scrap.
I don't know if I want to eat eggs of the chickens that ate chicken. I don't know what they're eating now, but I would be conscious if I'm farming the chickens. I would be more conscious of what I'm feeding.
You just feed them organic stuff. So when if you got feeder chickens, because they got meat chickens, and then they got chickens that just people they do it for so they can sell them type shit. But depending on what you're doing with them, you just feed them organic. If you eating them and if you selling them, you want to bulk them up so you get your money.
Yeah, that makes sense. What's the price change that stuck out to anybody else that want to talk about the price change that stuck out to them?
The dollar menu.
The dollar,
bro, that is so true. The dollar store, nigga. The
dollar tree. Just
bro, dollar tree, nigga, is not a buck. That shit got
just a buck is a buck. Is some change.
Yo, it used to be $1. What was they charging? Like $1.08, and then they went to like $1.25. Not oh, it was $1.07. Yeah, well, and then it went to $1. Oh yeah, it went to $1.25. Yeah, that's crazy.
I remember
Nigga,
it being a dollar fake. I remember going to a
Yeah.
it
dollar
was a
store
dollar.
It was a
and giving them
99-cent store.
a dollar, and they would take the
It was
dollar and
good.
be good. I remember I had this girl. It was a CD. I had bought her I had $10. I bought her 10 different presents. I don't know if the nigga let me go on the tax, but I had bought 10 things for the dollar store. She didn't want it.
Nah, yeah, definitely the dollar store, dollar menu for sure.
Dollar menu
That
for
shit.
sure, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, they ain't
Anything
that
else?
shit.
Any other price? The comment section.
Reese
said food, gas, and rent. All of those things right
yo,
there. Yep.
we used to eat it all the time. Pussy.
Chalupas?
No, bitch,
Pussy.
you used to
Nah.
eat it.
Pussy.
I knew you was gonna say that.
It was $2 in life. Remember, he only gave her $2.
My mom's had cancer treatment for $2.
Oh man,
That is crazy. Not Life. Not the movie Life.
Yeah.
Then they only had two. Like, he said, "Nah, I gave her all I had."
He gave her $2, but she was happy with the $2 for it because that was
Yeah,
it.
he was happy with that $2.
But come to find out, I did the math. Like when I first moved out here, I did the math, and literally that was $40 back in the days. Well, you know how money increases. So when he gave her that $2 in that movie, if you do the time when that movie's based on all of that, and you do the inflation, it's literally worth. It was worth $40 in the modern day times. So she's
You can keep see that they keep jerking us throughout the time. Like the price of stuff is going up, but money is staying the value of money is staying the same. Like I mean, actually going down. Actually,
Down.
In a sense, yeah.
In a sense, nothing. Look at it compared to the euro or the pound. All of that shit. Like
it's more other places. However, it's nothing here.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't play basketball. I don't know about the Euro step. I seen a video with it. I don't know about it.
You don't know about Switzerland Bank? How the niggas go to Switzerland?
Your GED is shown.
Thank you. Thank you. I got it on the first try.
Every rapper in the 90s was doing business in Switzerland.
He said he doubted. Oh, that's hilarious. I got it all. I got everything. I didn't get my driver's test on the first try. I can say that. As far as the written test, it took me 2 times to pass it. But my GED, I literally got it on the first try. My mother was proud of me. I took everything, my practice test, all of that. I got it all the first try. God is good. Thank you, John. The price that stands out, seems like they answered it, so I'm gonna answer it. The price thing that stands out to me is a bag of chips. That's the one thing. I remember when I was a kid, you get a 25, you get out like my son comes to me and he asks me and his mom for money, and he always need like $5. He never like. I remember being hyped with my mother just giving me $1 because I would go to the store and get so much shit for $1. We had $1. Remember, we had the penny candies. You get 100 pieces of candy for $1. Now, you can't even get nothing. You can't get one thing. Nothing costs $1. I used to get it for $1. I would get a juice, a quart of water, a bag of chips, a Slim Jim, and 5 9-laters and be chilling for the day.
You get a cheap stick.
Yeah, a dollar do you win. You with $2, you was great.
You want what for $2? You
$2, you was breaking bread with the whole block.
Feeding your mans.
You get a whole piece of chicken for $2.
$2, you had a candy store, nigga. You was opening up shit for sale on the block.
Yeah,
you was him. You was him.
Niggas love Miss G's store, man. Niggas mama try to make us try to go to church with Miss G's with her damn ashy ass feet. But boy, did she have the candy. Oh man.
Yeah. Shout out to Miss G's. Rest in peace, Miss G's, man. Shout out to her.
Miss G's died?
She didn't. That's not her.
I didn't know she died, nigga. I didn't know she died.
Is that not the one that with the Trinidadian lady?
Yeah, from the corner, from the in the hood. Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know she died. Oh,
Yeah,
she
she did.
did? I didn't know that.
That was a
Nigga, I ain't
couple
been
of
over. Bro, it might have been a minute. I ain't been over there in a minute. So
You gotta damn, man. You never even gave your condolences to the people at the store.
I just did. I just did. Thank you. Thank you for all the good times that you guys were there for me. I'm so sorry that I
What
didn't
nights
know.
I didn't have.
It's so awkward now because you can't even go in there and be like, "Yo, how your mom's doing?" You can't even
Y'all
say.
niggas is going to hell.
Nah, I'm
Respectfully.
not saying nothing bad. I'm
No,
not
I'm
saying
not
nothing
saying
bad.
nothing bad either. I'm just saying. I thought
Nah.
I'm like, oh, shot. I said, rest in peace, Miss G's. Love and condolences. I'm saying, love that
Yeah,
girl.
I
Let's
didn't
all
even know
laugh
she
at
was
the
dead.
death. Yeah, let's all
Yeah.
laugh at it. It's
No,
funny.
Oh my God, yo, say nobody. This nigga,
nigga, the devil.
yo,
Son.
this nigga is
My
crazy.
grandma literally told me he was Satan, and I didn't believe her. I thought she was a crazy
She
lady.
said you was Satan too, and she knocked
Oh,
you
now
out.
you
So
ratting? Now you ratting?
yeah, she said you was Satan too, and she punched you in your face for being that way.
Okay, that sounds
Respectfully.
good.
So who she really believed was Satan.
I
She
don't
ain't never
know.
blacked my shit up.
Oh
She
man,
blacked your shit up
she never blacked your
real
shit up. Is what
quick.
you saying? Okay, it's
They
all
Real
Nah,
good,
said
good.
they
real
said
quick.
God's children fights the devil.
exactly. She bust his
Ah,
motherfucking ass.
you got this nigga co-signing you? Okay.
That's why that nigga take his jacket off as soon as he go in the house.
Oh,
That nigga, yo, watch Dirt. So as soon as he go into the house, he take his coat immediately off, nigga.
that's a fact. I don't got a jacket on
Respectfully.
right now. You know,
Must have
she
rolled
lucky.
Nicky.
My grandma
Yep.
lucky though, because if you know what I mean, she lucky
She
I
but
was.
what do you mean?
She
What do you
lucky I
mean?
wasn't older because we could have caught the fade. Like you can catch a dislocation right here.
Where you wanna be in your heart, we call that heart to heart. Mind game.
You are his supreme clientele.
You
are talking to Vanessa.
Betty Malcolm, I could be your rider. If you're the cannon, I could be Mariah.
Come in here and get a fresh haircut.
If you be the water, I can be the fire. Mama Gaia, and you could be Messiah.
In other words, leave that in here. This is the person that you came in.
Welcome back. Welcome back to Hood Service Announcement. We are on our fourth story, I believe, right now. If I'm correct, yes, we are. And this is our next story right here. Adrian, let me wait to tap him. Oh, you got him in? He's already in already. Adrian Broder got caught in an awkward moment on Dean the Great Party when a lady turned down his advance, and he clearly didn't take it well. Now folks online are joking about starting a new series called Places Adrian Gets Rejected. Anybody see this stream? I seen some clips from it. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay.
I seen some clips of it. He was wilding.
Yeah, he's been getting pretty much he's been getting played for a minute.
I ain't gonna lie. He's another person I can say that's on the list of people solidifying my recovery. A lot of people make me happy I don't drink or smoke, and he's one of the people on the list that go, I don't want to be him.
Yeah, he definitely gives you that.
I don't want to be I don't want to be walking around like that. I don't want to be going through that.
It's crazy because I want to ask the question of what happened, but
He's definitely on the downfall. So yeah, I would say that nigga is. I would say is that shit comes to you too fast, and you're not ready. You're not really built or ready for the limelight or veteran. Like so much people be and they just live their life in the shit. But even with that said, like some of them crack or break early. And then some of them break, when as they get older. That's why you see all of these, you feel me? Niggas snitching on Playboy Mansion, niggas snitching on Diddy. everybody they keep shit under wraps as long as they can, but if you're dealing with something, mental health illnesses or whatever, addiction, is at some point it's gonna come out. We're gonna see you. You feel me? For what it is
For
type
who you
shit.
are,
So,
for who you are. Yeah.
I don't even want to
really
say
not so
who.
much who he is, because if he
Thank
was
you.
to, like you said, if he was to clean up and stay off the alcohol for so much months, or get right, get with a therapist, and get back in training, that's him too. We liked him when he was on his shit.
He
So
was
it's
the
not
But
sleep.
he obviously dealing with something and going through something.
Pause. He
It's
had the
just
but
slick mouth.
but
He had the slick talk. When he was in the ring, he was
yeah.
one of the, he was nice with. He had that. He got that thing that went viral. I fight a Mexican. He said, "Who can you fight? Anybody I can. I fight a Mexican, a Puerto Rican, African." He I
Yeah,
remember
but he's
he was
always
nice.
been like that. Like the way he talk, all that crazy talk, he's always the way he is. I feel like he's lost his confidence.
Well, I mean, the thing about
Well, when
boxing
you
is,
lose your money, niggas don't be talking all that big boy shit.
and the thing about boxing is, when you get so rise so fast and you so far and you get so
God.
high up in the boxing thing and you lose, is not a. It could be a slow. No, it's a faster. It's a slower rise than it is a faster descent.
Yeah.
Because when you coming up, you making 2,000 here, 5,000 here, 10,000 here. And I'm not saying that's no money, but then you start getting those $1 million fights, or you making 15 here, 20 million here, shit like that. Those are the least fights you have. But losing one of those $20 million fights mean you only can fight for 5,000 now again.
That's
So
crazy. You're just low blowing this nigga. If it was the case, that is crazy.
no, you
He
not all
gonna
right. So I'm just saying, wait, you
Yeah,
lose your
niggas is not about
20,000
to book you for no $1 million fight when you just lost.
when you lost, yeah.
Your price
That
go
gotta be
yeah.
down. So, however, him still having to do that and still having to be who he was on the internet. He trying to be Mayweather.
Ah,
He was trying to
nobody
he
else
was on
know.
his way to be the bigger or as big as Mayweather. That's what he was saying. That's what he
He
was
was
doing.
about billion. He was about billions. AB about billions. Yeah. But when you
You feel
lose,
me? So,
he has
and
some
when that
very
doesn't happen, niggas is you do feel embarrassed and you do feel all of that. However, because there is a perception thing online. Me myself, I'm not like that, or I haven't been to a place to where I would feel like the shit online matters. You feel me? So I don't know. I can't speak from that position because like you said, you don't know until you're in that situation. We haven't got enough stardom. Shout out, like, share, subscribe, and all of that. But even with all of that to come, you feel me? That's not gonna blow my head up to be, looking at life or looking at anything different to where I still know my purpose. Before we started this, we know, what the goal is, what we gotta do.
respectfully. And I'm gonna say
So
one
whether
more
this shit
thing.
go far, whether that shit go far or stay right here, I'm still that's my energy, you heard?
Yeah, I'm gonna say one thing too. What I realized is financial success brings up a level of tolerance and regulatory activities that you might not be able to constantly persistently keep up with, and that can be detrimental. And when you have a drug or alcohol adjective that you can use, I can't go, like, I ain't gonna lie, I thank God for some of the success I had since I've been out here. I was able to go get sneakers a lot. I got a lot of sneakers. I was able to go get sneakers. I'm not in the same financial situation I was. I'm not fucked up, thank God, but I'm not as good as I was. Hopefully, I can get close to where I was again based on different things. But either way, I was able to go get sneakers whenever I wanted them. Sneaker came out, I can go get them. I'm sure he was living like that too, but he not only going to get the sneakers, he able to buy every bottle. He able to do this and that, and now when it disappears, and you don't have that,
All the
it
hoes
creates
disappear and everybody else disappear with it. That's
and
the
and
embarrassing
and and
shit
that
that
disappearing
niggas
is
is there
hurt.
for.
It hurts
Yeah.
if you not if it's and then And when you already
This is
got
the
those
way he
other,
shows it. Getting online, getting
but that's not.
rejected.
I don't think that's the way he shows it. The reason he's going online is because those people are offering bags to him. He ain't getting online for free.
I know that.
He's getting on there for
But
a
I'm
biggie.
saying we still seeing the effects of it. The effects
Oh
of it.
yeah, it's just alcoholism. Now he's an alcoholic because he's been able to go to the club and drink for days and not have to take no time off from drinking because he's rich. You ain't got it when you're a millionaire. You don't have to take a day off from drinking. You don't have to take a day off from getting involved. And I'm not even against nobody drinking or against nobody smoking. Live your life the way you want to. But I'm just saying that obviously he's overdoing it, and it's becoming to the point where it's become a reliability opposed to some type of fun. It's no more fun for him. Now he's drinking just to drink, just to feel normal. And really, that's not making you normal. That's taking you out of yourself. And that's why he's on there doing the things he's doing. But I would say the first question related to the story is, do people take rejections personally?
Yes.
Yes. All right. I agree.
Nah,
Absolutely.
like, of course niggas take it personally because you gotta think. That's the same reason, yo ma, come in. No, thank you, got a boyfriend. Well, fuck you then, bitch.
And your
Like,
boyfriend.
and your boyfriend. Kill that nigga. Like, niggas be taking rejection real bad. Like people do not have emotional intelligence when it comes to rejection.
And I've
Everybody,
always been playing about mine because we used to go to the mall to holler at shorties. So we would
Yeah.
always be hollering in front of each other. So whenever we got turned down, we getting clown for the next 5 minutes until we go holler at the next shorty. So I've always had confidence out the roof because of, just like I said, the shit that the initiation that we did. Just
Yeah.
going to the mall and doing that. So
And then once that disappeared, once I didn't have to get clowned on when I got rejected, once I could just take that, it was like, oh, it made the rejection kind of easier. After
yeah,
that.
rejection is conversation for me. What are you talking about?
That's it. All right. Well, thank you. Respectfully. Now I'm good. All right. Ain't nobody about to tell me how I'm the ugliest nigga in the world. That's why she told me no. All right. Thank God. I keep moving. I can keep going. You want to keep going, Meg, or you want me to? I'm gonna answer it now. Do people take rejection personally? It's up to you.
No, go ahead. I yield.
All right. So, do people take rejection personally? I think that people take things that happen to them personally personal. They don't know the difference because they got personally rejected. It becomes an insult, like somebody's insulting you personally and devaluing you or not recognizing your value. So you feel like that's what it comes down to. And let's see, we got Chef Tone in here. We can ask him. Tone,
Yo,
do people take rejection personal?
yes. And why I was one of those that took rejection personal because I felt like whatever the situation may have been, I just felt like, well, why not me? Like,
That's
what the fuck is this?
That's who you want?
Yeah, that's what you want. Like, what the fuck is this? What is he doing that I'm not doing? Like, you know what I mean? I need to step my shit up. So
I gotta get it together.
I gotta get it together, you know. Number one thing. I didn't like rejection. Hell no. I don't think anybody does. It is what it is.
Respectfully, man. Respectfully. All right. The next question to the story. We got what it says. Coop Billy. That's my guy. Absolutely. He said absolutely 100%. Thanks. Case cool, man. Thank you so much. Absolutely 100%. Reese said. No, Coop said 100%. Reese said absolutely. I think she's talking about that question. And we're going to the next question. Next question is, can rejection be a good thing, though? Can it be a good thing?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. She could have been saving me.
Yeah. That bitch could have had AIDS.
Exactly. No, bro, he not lying. Listen, let me ask you a question. Listen, has somebody ever thrown themselves so much onto you and you didn't understand, like, why didn't you let me work for it? And they just constantly throwing themselves at you. And I'm thinking to myself, like, you know what? I'm not as interested as I once was. I was, I wanted it. I don't really want it that bad now because something is up with you that you trying to pass to me. I feel like, you know what I mean? That gut feeling. I didn't want it. I don't want to go to the hospital. I don't need no penicillin. I don't want no penicillin.
Always despise the free lunch.
Yeah.
48 laws of power, respectfully.
Nah. Yeah. There's always that one nigga out there that's gonna go for it, and then that nigga burning, and he fucking up the world and doing it to all of them. Cause they caught his ass lacking.
I get it. Meg, you want to talk about where rejection is a good thing? Della?
Yeah, it's like a saving grace. Imagine a referee blowing the whistle right before you get fouled. And you're like, good thing, you saved me. Good luck. So yeah. Absolutely. Okay. Definitely a good thing. Saving grace.
I'm gonna answer it. I don't see any comments yet, so I'm gonna say I definitely do think rejection could be a good thing, because if you ask me, it could be more than a good thing. It'd be a great thing, because it gives you an opportunity to meet the person who does want you. If you focus on the people who don't like you, who don't want you, and who maybe want you too much, if you're focused on those things right there, then you're not properly applying your focus. Because yes, you rejected me, but you might have an internal reason or other. I ain't gonna say you have to have the joint, but you might have something else going on. Maybe you're not emotionally available. Maybe you know something I don't know, and that rejection can, like I said, hopefully it'll lead me down the path of being free to now meet that person that will be better for me than you ever could have been. Reese said, yes, I think it could be good and bad. She said it could be good and bad. I'm only going to stay on the good side. I'm like, it could be a good thing. I think it'd be a great thing. Like I said, because it leaves room for you to maybe find somebody who won't reject you. And you never know why that person initially rejected you. They could be in a relationship. They could have, like I said, not be emotionally available. I just might not match. Of course, you might match on the physical thing of thinking they look good, but there's a lot of mental things that you have to deal with, especially with pretty people. I feel like some pretty people are some of the craziest people in the world. So
they could have been trying to set your ass up too.
could have been set up. You don't know what's going on with you. So all right.
That's crazy, because I was about to be like, yo, I've never felt like that. But now that you just said that, set your ass up, the first chick that come to my mind is Jenny from the block.
That's a fact, nigga.
Yeah, because there's no reason why she should have been on niggas like that. Like, I'm a handsome ass, you feel me, nigga? But come on, like, shorty was on niggas, and that's why.
And then she ended up being like all the way gone, right? Wasn't she all the way going?
Yeah, niggas caught her and she's gone.
She's gone now. Like, she got 2 teeth in the front of her mouth now, 1, like 3 on the bottom. Yeah, she's done. I've seen her one day outside doing a fucking worm, nigga. I was like, what the fuck is that? The new dance? She was doing the worm outside, man.
Oh man.
Yeah, she looked bad. Like, we remember her when she was, oh man, was
she must have just got out of rehab or something, because she was just, she didn't have no. I didn't think there was no connection to any like heavy drug use. I couldn't even thought that if you'd have told me that.
And you know what?
On Coca-Cola.
I didn't know about that.
Yeah, I thought for 1 second I was in love. and then Mega stole her. I just knew that. I didn't have. This goes right back to the question: have you ever been? Have you ever felt like, what does this guy got that I don't got?
What did he got? He had the song. He had the song for the top.
Yo, you know what's so funny about that shit? Is because I remember when it first happened, we were all good. You know what I mean? I had her. We went out to go do some
I
yarn.
had her. I had her.
We were,
I had
me
her.
and Mega. Hey Mega. I'm not gonna say where, but me and Mega went out to go do some yarn. We went out, and Mega did what he did, flatlined him. I didn't get a chance to show my skills, so I kicked him, and I just picked up. I just picked up the heater and took flight. She seen the whole thing go down, and she's like, "Oh, my hero!" And this nigga, I lost her that night. Yo, it was over. It was over that night. I thought we were getting somewhere. That night it was over.
Yeah, I was getting somewhere away from each
Yeah,
other.
And that's when I found Itchy.
Oh,
man. Yeah. We were talking about
respect.
Shout
out to Itchy though. Shout out to Itch though.
Yeah.
All right. We're gonna get to the next question. How do you handle rejection?
Obviously not that well. I was sitting in the corner watching while she rubbing this nigga down, and I'm thinking to myself, if I got there just a little bit sooner and hit this nigga, that would be me. That would be me. Yo, now this nigga's over there getting his fucking shoulders rubbed and all that kind of thing.
That could be me.
That could have been me. Oh man.
Yo.
That shit was funny.
Dead ass.
Oh my god.
Oh man, how do you do a rejection is the question.
Well, there's no pun. These are no pun intended, Ant.
Yo, you don't need to ask that guy.
I'm gonna let you know I'm gonna let you know how to handle rejection. Not you, but for the audience.
No, go ahead.
You gotta roll with the punches. You don't stay on the rope crying. You gotta bob and weave, you feel me, into the conversation. Because if she puts you down for a 10 count, that's when you get up and you go find a new gym.
Let me tell you something. And that's what I did. I rolled off them goddamn ropes and went and got Itchy. Itchy was just as good. What you talking about?
Shout out to her. I remember me and Reese came downstairs. She had eczema all on her butt. I remember seeing that.
You're such a fucking liar. You're such a liar. You're a liar. She had a nice ass. She was perfectly fine.
I ain't say the ass wasn't nice.
She had eczema on her arms, nigga.
It was not on her butt.
You know it. How would you know it's on her butt, Mo? You're fucking lying.
We came down there, nigga. I never seen you fucking before.
I don't know nothing. Mega.
Yeah.
Yo, I mean,
don't call
hey,
me,
Reese, jump in the comments, Reese, and tell the truth.
Yeah, go to the comments. Go to the question.
Say whether we seen her butt or not, whether we seen the eczema on her butt.
Shout out to her. How do you handle rejection, man?
How do you handle rejection? Preem?
How do I handle rejection?
Yeah.
Very easy. I think any female that rejected me is slow or stupid.
Respectful.
Because I feel like I'm the best thing smoking, and if I like me and you don't like me, then you ain't got good taste. If you like me, you got good taste.
Yup, I agree. What she say? Wait. What she you seeing it covered? Yeah, man, y'all niggas. That's why y'all together. Fucking liars.
Yes, we see the eczema.
You did not see nothing, nigga. She's fucking lying. She's fucking. Fuck out of here.
Oh wait. Bend over the side of the couch.
Lying about that.
I don't even remember that night. Tell you the truth.
Nigga said, I didn't inhale. I didn't inhale.
Mo gets a fucking kick out of it, just the bullshit. Facts. He wasn't even there. This nigga wasn't even
You're not
there.
talking about that. You're taking it personal.
Shout out my son, Cool.
Oh, my bad, my bad.
Like, you already taking everything personal.
Unbelievable.
How do you handle rejection? I take it like whatever, man. Like I think the best person to talk about it was Mega the Nooch, man. He was right. Dylan Nooch said it. Like growing up, and that wasn't just with them, that friendship group. When we would get rejected, it would be it wouldn't just be the rejection from the girl. It would be our friends now clowning us for so long that when I got older, and all I had to do was deal with the no of just you saying no, and ain't nobody even around to see it happen, or ain't nobody around to clown me, I'm good. Thank you. Bless. I'm all right. I'm going to keep moving because I know anybody that says no, there's always somebody that's going to say yes. So it's like, all right, you're the one that said no. Maybe God, like almost like what Ant said too. Maybe God's protecting me. I don't know what else you got going on. So I'm just going to keep the movement. And I ain't gotta. I don't take it as a bad thing. Whether it's a woman, a job opportunity, or whatever. Rejection is just makes room. One thing I remember my sponsor told me was, God can't put something in your hands if they already got stuff in it. If your hands is already full, God can't put nothing in it. So you have to make room in your hands, and that's what that to me is doing. Is making room in my hands for me to get blessings. So that's how I deal with rejection. If you want to reject me in person, that's okay. But one thing I hope you don't reject is an opportunity to go watch this show. Make some noise on YouTube. It's on Opposite Tyrell YouTube. Go watch.
And this is BK.
Mike Payne.
Carly.
34 and a half. Hot boy Shay. Tyrell. And I play Tyrell.
And Monica.
Jay.
Mo.
Big Prince in that series Make Some Noise.
You gon' hear me now, feel me now. I'm 10 toes, no small talk, straight to the pen.
Throughout the season, you see him going through where in the beginning he wanted to just do his music and work a regular 9-to-5, but as things continue to happen to him, he has to respond to the environments that he gets put in.
Damn. Nah, fucked up, cuz. Yo, my bad, bro. Where the fuck was you at anyway? I was trying to get a little bottle or something, type of weapon that even the odds, it was more than us.
A lot of people called me and was like, when they see me, I like to say I retreated, which is something people do in war all the time. They retreat to, regroup. Another word I like to use when I think about that scene. People thought I was like, punani.
Nigga, you must not know who the fuck I am, nigga. This my city. Y'all beat his ass. Get up, bitch ass. You ain't talking nigga.
I
had people say, you just being you. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't no bully though. I ain't no bully, but yeah, don't take me there, bro. But other than that, yeah, just I'm that nigga, and I definitely feel like I'm that nigga. You supposed to feel like that, you feel me? Yeah. Damn, she fine as hell. What the fuck you doing with this bum ass nigga? Might well come to my section.
Nigga, I wouldn't give you the time of day if you paid for it. Like she's a good person at heart. I just think she's in the wrong career field. You be surprised what type of men I see on a daily. Oh, what? That make you nervous? You scared?
Nah, not even.
I think you kind of see her go from a stable person to just kind of really wanting to hold on to a relationship that probably does need to end.
Excuse me? It's been a few days with who? Who you been working with? And who are you about to compare me to?
I'm just tired.
No.
I need to get some rest.
No, let's talk about it. Who are you about to compare me to?
Nobody.
Was it the girl that dropped you off? Yeah. I saw that person drop you off. Who the fuck was that?
A friend that, everybody try to keep around in life, that's still, doing the normal things, having a job, taking care of bills.
No, I ain't got much, man, but I know I can
on you to do that.
Nah, man, you ain't have to do that.
Man, look, bullshit. You know what I mean? It's your dream, man. You're my boy. Plus, I gotta make sure you give me a shout out, man, when you get your Grammy. I gotta make sure I contribute to your dream, man.
Go watch I'm So Tyrell, Make Some Noise on YouTube. Go watch it now. It's on YouTube now. Now we get a licensing deal and they tell us to take it off. You won't be seeing it and you'll be mad because it's on some sort of platform. So you getting first dibs to watch it before anybody, as we create it, we load it up and you get to watch it.
Welcome back. Welcome back. The HUD service announcement. Please don't be afraid to like the video. And if you're not subscribed already, please subscribe. We got some more hot stories for you. Our next story is
What the fuck them niggas at?
just me and you.
Me,
I'm gonna
you,
be honest.
Lisa, and Coop.
I'm be honest with you, man. I like less hosts. I do. It does make it, to me, it feels like more smoother because I get it. I respect everybody's opinion. I like almost everybody. Like, it's almost like I'll be one to kind of do like, let me just do one show with this person and one person. But I remember the other day it was me and Ant just doing the show, and that shit was so smooth and easy because I already got enough opinion myself, and other people do too. But let's first story: a woman decides to honor her late husband and getting a portrait of him tattooed over her. But the details is next level. The artist didn't just capture his face. They captured the art of his face. They perfectly replicated every single one of his face tattoos and neck tattoos within the new tattoo. So you understand the story, I'm assuming?
She got a what?
She got her late husband's face tattooed on her.
Uh-huh. Oh, on her face?
No, not on her face. The AI video, the AI picture.
I did. Just on her. I didn't see nothing about this story though.
She got it on her back or whatever. They did that in the AI
picture. I'm like, that's a dumb bitch right there.
I thought the same thing at first too. I thought it was on her face.
On the AI picture, because you know I got, in order to do these videos, I go into AI or whatever, and they make a
don't
picture.
Don't tell them the sauce, nigga. We know.
Okay, please. Yeah, I mean, since you got the sauce, don't mean you know how to get the spaghetti though. So I don't be throwing away. But you got it. Now I ain't mad at them, but yeah, a woman. Let me read the story again since you back, Tone. A woman decides to honor her late husband by getting a portrait of him tattooed on her, but the details is next level. The artist didn't just capture his face; they captured the art of his face, and they perfectly replicated every single one of his face tattoos and neck tattoos within the new tattoo. So,
I mean, that's nothing new to the world. People do it all the time.
I think what made it a story, and we talk about initial reaction, what made it a story was the fact that they did his face tattoos on her tattoo. You get what I'm saying? And it's like it's smaller, so they was able to capture that to make it look so much like the picture that's what made it stand out. And you know, people promote themselves or whatever. But to me, yeah, you're right. People get memorial tattoos all the time. My question is there such thing as a bad tattoo, and why?
Because it's not. I was gonna say it's a permanent loss, but not really, because they got laser, and then you can get it covered. So ain't no such thing as a bad tattoo. You can always alter it and remix it and turn it into something else.
No, that's respectfully, I've seen some bad tattoos. You know what I mean? I don't have no per se, but I've seen some people with some tattoos on. I'm like, why did you even got that shit? He messed. Yeah, like or he, he messed up.
Was it a bad tattoo? Was it a bad tattoo, or was like did they skin, outgrow, or you feel me? They got older.
No, not even. Not even. We're talking about young chicks in general that have tattoos. Like you can see that the artist was just using them for practice dummies. Like the nigga wasn't as good as he I don't know how he got him, but he wasn't as good as he thought he was, and what he said to him, and the shit looked like somebody had a crayon on their fucking hand and just drew the shit on him. Like,
Next
you
time
know
you
what I
talk
mean?
to Julie, ask her to see her dead tattoo, the one that's on her side.
Huh?
I said, next time you talk to Julie, ask to see her tattoo. Like, yo, cuz, let me see your tattoo on your side.
Who did that shit?
She got halfway through it and told the nigga to stop. She couldn't take the pain. I'm like, yo, get the fuck out of here.
What does it look like?
Not good.
Like garbage. Like a bad tattoo.
It's a good example. We gotta get Jules on the show. I need to talk to Sis. Sis need to come on, man.
She be I don't know. She be, her sleeping schedule is crazy.
Yeah. Reese said, yes, some people get them when they're young and are going through something and then regret it. So yep, that's true though. I can see that. I think, yeah. I mean, obviously, it's bad and good is a subjective word, so it's all about what it feels to you. Have I ever seen a tattoo? I'm like, yo, what the fuck was that person thinking? Yes, definitely. And I see people get gel tattoos and all type of stuff. It's like the ink doesn't look good. The thing, I can never. I don't know what people's ideas, their thought patterns is behind the tattoos they get or don't get. I just can't get it. I don't know. And it seems like they already be stuck with it. Damn. They get it and be stuck with it, and now they got it and they can't do nothing with it.
True still fun.
My vape.
You spilled it?
Nah, fake broke it. You can't see it though. The top fell off. It fell a certain way when it falls on this ground over here so hard, it'll break. So I gotta find the thing and then push it back in there.
Respectful.
This one is fake low anyway, but either way, what was I gonna say? Yeah, so I can see how some people can have bad tools. Next question is: are memory tattoos a good thing?
Yeah. I mean, they ain't a bad thing. They wouldn't have got it if it was a bad thing. So it got to be good.
Hope is good.
Hope is good. I mean, why would you put this on your body every time you look at it? You just start fucking crying or getting mad. I mean, I'm just gonna piss myself off every day for the rest of my life. It's crazy.
Yeah. I
Nah,
respect
yeah.
that.
If the artist is nice, it's like carrying a photo album. So you got proof of, a nice picture, like people be, mesmerized by that. But if the artist sucks and he messes up, that is the perfect definition of a grave mistake, because you're gonna be haunted by that shit.
To me, I feel like I think that certain, like, even I think not even talking about memorial tattoos, but like even like, but if it is a memorial tattoo and you get your ex-husband's face, now what if we get together? I don't want to see that. I'm gonna keep it 6-0 with you. I'm not disrespecting your dead husband, but if I'm your new husband, I don't know if I want to look at that all the time. I don't want to see his face.
Away. He passed away. Stage 3 cancer, spinal bifida.
I don't really want to see that though. So I feel like, I don't know. I think that it depends on what you're memorializing. And I think people forget that part about now, whoever you're with, whoever you're sleeping with, got to see that tattoo. And whether or not that is.
Well, you don't got to be with her.
No, I'm saying anybody who has it. I mean, yeah, you're right. That's true.
Yeah. I mean, she didn't just get the tattoo. The tattoo been there before you.
Yeah, but I don't want to have to look at that.
So then don't be with her. Why are you deciding to say you want to be with her but you're going to have to cover up that tattoo? Get the fuck out of here.
I ain't going to tell her cover it up, but I'm just saying, to me, it could be an issue after to see that.
You
I'm
the
just
issue
telling
because
you.
you with her with something that you don't allow. So you
I
the
didn't
issue.
know
You need
she
to get
had
the hell
this
away from
tattoo
her.
of her boyfriend on her back until she got naked. Now we fucking. And I'm like, yo, who is the nigga
Oh
that's in
yeah,
your
all
back?
right. I got you. Now you exposed. Now you see the tattoo.
I didn't read this story, meet her, and then tell her get the tattoo covered up. I'm saying, no, in general,
Shit.
when you discover they have that tattoo, it's like, oh damn, okay, all right. Shout out to that nigga. I don't I look at a nigga's face when we fucking. I don't think it should be your grandfather. It ain't even about your husband. I don't know if I want to see your grandfather's face on your back when we fucking. I don't know if I want to see that. I'm not.
I will hope not.
I would say, well, they use the like. I don't know. I can't say I've never seen that, but people would do that. I'm pretty sure they probably would get a loved one on their back, but I've seen it mostly like on arms or legs like that.
I seen a person get their baby face on their titty.
Baby face.
Their babies, yeah. They shout out to their baby. They got their baby's face on the titty. This is little monk.
And that's what I'm saying. Like I wasn't going to say too much because, like I said, it's a possibility that is already out there. However, memory tattoos is a good thing because I mean it's their memory. So if you love your partner, you support them. You may not want to support everything, but at some point, that's where the sacrifice and the compromise comes into play. So it's up to you and y'all type shit.
Yeah. Depending on who and why you got it, I guess. Yeah, I guess the why you got it would be that they're dead. Reese said it depends on you and why you got it. I'm gonna say to her,
Yeah, and it's a fucking memory, my nigga.
It's a
Like,
memory tattoo. I'm assuming they got it. The reason, the why, was because they dead. That's the why. All right. Next question is, what's the weirdest tattoo you've ever seen?
Not the weirdest tattoo, but I used to tell girls, if you really want to be with me, you gotta tattoo my name in your mouth. And I think I want to say two girls did that.
Mhm.
So that's not weird, but that was, one of the thing that stuck out to me, I guess.
Why did they got to tattoo themselves in their mouth though? Like,
I don't know. That was just the mind. That was, I don't know. That was just the thought pattern at the time of where I wanted to be placed on their body.
So do you think that maybe that was like something going on with you at the time, and when you thought about that?
I mean, I still like to go in girls' mouths. So, however, my name in there, you feel me? I didn't. I don't know. I think I had said
y'all
it
not
like in a
together, and now
song.
other people is rubbing their dick across your name.
Yeah, I don't think you thought that went all the way out.
Yo, Shorty got that mega mouth. What?
Not the mega mouth.
Yeah, she had a tattoo. Telling you, shit crazy.
Yeah.
What's the weirdest tattoo you ever? What's the weirdest tattoo you ever seen, Tom?
I'll be honest with you. I can't think of one. I mean, I've seen some really good ones. Some really good ones.
The weirdest one I ever seen was I seen this girl I had met. She had two eyes right above her ass, like two eyes, but the eyes were just not. They were just weird. They weren't
cat eyes.
They weren't cat eyes. They were just the weirdest eyes.
Bobcat eyes.
Yeah, it was really
Raccoon eyes.
Like, who the fuck did that? They can't draw an eye. Who did you get the tattoo? One of the eyes look lazy or some shit. I forgot. It's like it's not
doing it for me.
It's not. Well, it did what it did.
One was looking at you one way, the other one was fucking going to sleep.
It was just the weirdest. It was such a tramp stamp. It was like nothing's wrong with tramp stamps, but 2 eyes on your ass is like so you need to look at somebody. Like I don't even know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was probably the weirdest tattoo I've ever seen.
She wanted to let you know that she was looking back at you.
She's looking back at me. Yeah, she's looking back at whoever's back there because I'm assuming I wasn't the first, and I definitely don't think I was the last person to be back there.
Just like Mega Mouth.
Yo, if you having a good time, man, you know what I'm saying, you got a place to go, you might have a good time. I got a show coming up. I should advertise the show. I'll probably advertise it someday this week. But either way, if you're having a good time, make sure that you
I got my shit in there.
What?
It's not in there. Don't worry about it.
All right, just get it to me whenever you get a chance. Put it in there, but make sure you got something to wear there and get these clothes, man. Get dressed.
Introducing PKNY OG, where street culture meets premium quality. Premium hats, bold hoodies, men, women, and the next generation. Wood strong, worn, proud. Crafted with the Wood Strong mindset, rooted, resilient, original. This isn't just fashion, it's identity. PKNY OG. Wear the legacy. Tap the link. Join the movement.
Okay,
Join the movement.
Join the movement. It's a movement. Okay, shout out to them. We got this show on Friday. $20 to get in. It's Classroom Champion Social. It'll be Friday at I think it's at Showtime. I can't see the Showtime. Hold on. Try to Showtime. Show starts at 7 p.m. So come through. It's a nice place out here. It looks really nice. So come through and tap in. We got Ian on there, Tracy J, somebody else on there. So come through, tap through, and come watch the show, man. Get your laugh on this Friday. Probably won't be doing the show because of that, but don't my bad. We'll be back on Monday or whatever. But Friday got a show and tap in for that. Got to do these jokes, man. Y'all know I'm funnier in person than I am on the show, hopefully at least. So make sure you tap in with that. And our last story is a sad one. The last story is a sad story, man. This one's hurting a lot of people. I know this one's going to hurt Chef Tone. I know this one's going to hurt Tone. I know it's going to hurt him. I know it's going to hurt Tone. I'm happy he's here. Tone?
Yo.
Happy you here. I know this one hurt your heart, this story right here. I know it does.
What?
I know the story does, man. Spirit Airlines shuts down for good after 34 years. Canceling all.
Listen, goodbye. I'm never like that airline. First of all,
I didn't even finish the story.
Listen, the worst airline in the world. Everybody that likes to take this fucking airline is crazy. It's like a yellow school bus in midair. I feel like I was flying a plane. Like I just didn't understand like the space in the plane. Nigga, nothing made me feel comfortable when I was in there. I felt everything.
All right. Okay. Well, just wait. You gotta let me see. All right, let me read the story. Spirit Airlines shuts down for good after 34 years, canceling all flights ending customer service. 17,000 people lost their job overnight at the Spirit Airline.
Nigga, 30,000 people could have died, nigga. Like,
oh my God. The other pilots called in over the radio, said their final goodbyes to the last Spirit crew, and with one control tower saying you might be the last one, the airline could secure a government rescue and couldn't secure a government rescue and told customers they get refunds but no help rebooking. Have you ever? The first question is: have you ever used Spirit Airlines before?
Yes. I've never been so scared in my life. The reason why they got me because the flight was so cheap. I was just wondering, like, why is it so cheap? And I'm thinking, all right, cool, well, whatever. Man, listen, never will I put my life in anybody's hands for a cheap ass. Nah, I'm good. American Airline, JetBlue, Delta. The flight is so small. I swear, it's about 8 niggas on the plane. 8 niggas on the plane. That is the worst plane. I don't even know why that was ever in the air. Like, it's
They was
ridiculous.
trying to make you a spirit on spirit. They was living up to their name.
They're trying to make you a
Right. Yeah, make you a goddamn spirit is what they were doing, trying to do. Got the nerve, the niggas try to come around and give you some fucking snacks. Bitch, I'm too scared to eat right now. I don't want no goddamn snacks. I want to land this motherfucker. When the fuck are we landing?
Respect, man.
I don't know. I don't know what flight or what airline it was when I did fly when I flew, but
It probably was Spirit.
nah, no, I know I was. This is when I was smaller, so the trip was booked for me. I didn't book it myself to know, because then I wouldn't know what airline it was. However, when I travel at the speed of light anyway, so Spirit, I could meditate and be where I need to be at any given time. However, people fly Spirit for the same reason they eat 7-Eleven, man. It's cheap.
It's cheap,
You
man.
feel me?
Well,
I've never flew Spirit. Why I never flew it? It just I don't fly as much as I would like to. And when I have flown, I've always just took a different plane based on the different reasons, places I was going. So I never flew Spirit. It never came up, and I guess I'll never get to fly Spirit now. You know what I mean? Because they shutting down. Shout out to those people.
You ain't missing out on anything.
Shout out to those people that
That don't mean that Spirit shut down. They're gonna open up something in his remembrance type shit. But you feel me? It just ain't gonna be named Spirit.
People that
They
lost their
can't keep
job.
tricking us like that, man.
I'm sure you'll
Listen.
be able to get another job. You have experience in the air flight, Phil. That's not
Well, yeah.
Spirit,
We ain't talking about
but
you
I
guys.
think it was Delta. Delta just had some shit where it was online where they had faulty planes and stuff like that. Like niggas wasn't doing the maintenance and up on it, and they had loose parts and stuff like that. They just had some shit on Delta. So majority airlines is, you feel me? Because
I believe you.
It comes down onto the employees where they're not being paid what they feel they should be. And that's across the board. That's across the board. They had nurses in New York. They had like 20,000, 70,000 nurses that was like, nigga, we not going to work until we get paid. Then we had the other joint where what was it? The port. We had the port where people on the port was talk about, nigga, yeah, we're not going to work until niggas start kicking out that bread. So that's been a world thing where people around the world is like, yo, bro, we need to get paid what we're worth. You feel me? Stop playing with us, type shit.
No, I get it. But you don't put other lives at risk and don't tighten that bolt on that fucking plane just because you didn't get paid fucking for overtime, nigga. So you gonna kill 300 passengers because you didn't get paid? Nah, hell no, nigga. That's how it felt every day if you took a flight from Spirit. Fuck them.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
All right. Next question is. Oh wait, I got comment section. Reese said, "Yes, and it sucked." so,
It was terrible, bro. It's just I've never been so scared in my life.
Never been. Why do you? The next question is, why do you think they shut down?
They know why they shut down. We need to interview them. You should have got them on here for this one.
Get them on there. All right. I think it's just so many people doing the same thing over and over again, and it's so many choices, which is a good thing, but I think they had a bad reputation. I think they definitely had a bad reputation, besides maybe Some of it was probably properly earned, but I feel like it did have a bad reputation. Reese said because they were cheap and couldn't fly right. I mean, hey,
No. That's
I
the
think they
most
was
scariest
flying.
part.
I think they was flying on borrowed time because they was charging for everything. But that's similar to what the hell the damn Carnival cruise is. You feel me? I think it's certain people made it that way. You feel me? And now that they cut that thing off, now it's only left for high standard or you feel me? People that you feel me? That's how it's secret. It looks like damn, we just lost something, but they're secretly pushing they're social engineering low key because just like I said with the Carnival cruise and like a couple months ago they told niggas, "Yeah, all right, no more fans." So they keep pushing it into where, like I say, what they want and how they want it, and with these little rules and regulations, they know what the hell they doing type shit.
I feel like I think the world, the universe did a good thing by just getting rid of them. Like at the end of the day, whatever it may be, fate, or whatever it may be, listen, I'm glad they're gone. You know, I used to have I used to have a friend that still have a friend, and she loves to take Spirit because she's cheap. You know what I mean? But she's willing to put her life at risk.
Going to Jamaica?
Oh, you're an asshole. Don't worry about it.
I just said we thought she was going to see Mr. Lover Love. All right, the last and final question of the night, man. It goes: if Spirit was known as the cheap flight company, what's the cheap flight airplanes now? Airline now?
Nah, I don't know.
Frontier.
Yeah, I was gonna say Frontier too.
Damn, Frontier. Yeah, Frontier, y'all. Why is Frontier even around? Why didn't they go out when Spirit went out?
They're a different
because
company.
they are some of these companies be they be sisters. So they be different names, but they be under the same umbrella. So we think that they're shutting down Spirit. However, Frontier and this and this and this and this is the sister brother company to attach to those. So
Yeah,
Frontier is terrible.
Frontier and they had some good prices. I ain't gonna hold you.
It's not about the prices. The prices are good. It's your life that's on the line, nigga.
Hey, destiny is destiny.
You call it what you may. If I can dodge that motherfucker, I'm gonna make the right decision. I'm gonna do the right thing.
She said American is the cheapest airline now. American.
I would say that if there's flights that cheap, you're not a passenger, you're cargo.
Hey, well, I'll be on that plane in my cargo pants. I'll be on that. I'll be my cargo shorts on.
That is fucking funny. Not the cargo. Niggas is going. Cargo's crazy.
Well, thank you guys for tapping in, coming through for the service announcement. We'll see you again on Wednesday. Tomorrow we got Lanyard playing with Megan the Don Delanucci. You want to give them a preview of what they could expect tomorrow? What the show's about?
Tomorrow, episode 25. Who gets grace?
Who gets
grace? Yeah.
Let us know. Come through and watch us tomorrow, man. Thanks for coming through. Thank you guys. Hood service announcement, safety, man. Love thy neighbor. Y'all know the vibes, man. Tap in.
Blessing, success.
Love is love.
Thank you for watching Hood Service Announcement. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe so you can stay up with all the news we got. We got more for you. Thanks for watching.